What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along Saturday night football, people. Arsenal against Wolves. I listed that as 10 past 7. That was a mistake. It was supposed to be 7. So because I listed it as 10 past 7, I'm actually 6 minutes early rather than you guys telling me in the chat that I'm 4 minutes late. So I'm early, people, but that was a mistake on my part. We're here. Big up to everyone locked in. Saturday night football, Arsenal against Wolves. This should be an all-you-can-eat restaurant. This should be get your plate, serve yourself. If you're still hungry, go and get seconds, even get a little box, wrap it up and take it home with you and eat that for supper if you want. This should be eat as much as you like, people. Wolves at home. I genuinely believe we could make a team out of the C Unit community, probably do them 2-1. 2-1. We'll get tired late on. But listen, some people have been messaging me, oh, you can't underestimate them. I don't want to hear none of that. This should be absolute smoke. Genuinely should be smoke. Why is the Wolves badge so small? Because that's how they're playing. It's meant to be a wolf, but they're playing like a poodle. So it is what it is, people. Big up to all of you. Appreciate your time. You magnificent. I like that one, Thomas. I mean, I don't condone swearing, but that is I take that one. We'll take that one. Big up to everyone locked in, though, man. I hope you're all well. We're going to discuss the team. Mikel Arteta has gone with a strong squad. I mean, from a viewing point of view, I'm happy because I expect a good game. We got a strong team. But then when I hear all the rotation, I'm like, did he really need to go as strong as that? But anyway, listen, let's talk about it. Yeah, let's go through the Arsenal team, then we'll talk about some other things, people. David Raya is in. Oh, I've left Villa out of the last 5. You're right. You're right. I have. Yeah. Makes sense. Leave it out. That game gives me PTSD. I actually didn't mean to do that. But anyway, David Raya is in goal, people. Ben White is at right back. Nkapia and Saliba at centre back. William Saliba returns at centre back. Very, very good to see him back. Urian Timber is at left back. Man, I don't know about that one. Personally, I would have used it as an opportunity to give him a break. But what do you guys think? What does that mean for Lewis Skelly as well? Calafiori suspended and you're still not getting the start. He obviously started midweek. And to be fair, Timber didn't play in the week against Bruges. So he has had a bit of a break, but a lot of football for Ben White as well. I think maybe you could have played Timber and given Ben White a rest. I'm very surprised Lewis Skelly isn't playing. Maybe he can't do back-to-back 90 minutes with the amount of time he's been out. So Ben White at right back, Timber at left back, Nkapie and Saliba, the 2 centre backs. The midfield, yes, and yes. This is the midfield. A1. This is the midfield, in my opinion, that is capable of leading us to success this season. Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Eberechi Eze in the attacking midfield role. Thank you very much. Bang. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. Do your thing tonight, Eze, bro. I'm telling you now because, listen, Odegaard's come back from a 7-week layoff. Probably can't play back-to-back games that quickly. And he obviously then needs an opportunity to rest as well. But Eze needs to put the manager in a situation where, after this game, he has to play him because he's done that well. So, Eze, who some people have been questioning the lack of consistency. He's played really well in some games, other games not so good, people. So a big game for Eze. The front three, people. The front three. Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Victor Gyokeres. Please. Honestly, I've spent all week defending Gyokeres. You've called me his lawyer. I've said, listen, bro, I genuinely think I might score against Wolves if you play me for 90 minutes in this Arsenal team. A tap in, a header, a rebound, a penalty. I might nick one at the back post. He has to score. He has to score tonight, honestly. But we have to defend him. What I would say to him is don't try too hard. He's got to relax and let it happen naturally. It might actually be a difficult game early on to get chances. So is it going to be one of them games again where they low block, he doesn't get a lot of the ball, then maybe a Jesus or Marino comes on? He's got to get one. He's got to get one. Like, come on, I would love to see him score a hat-trick, but just get one to take that pressure off you, No, they got a different Mosquera at Wolves, people. Big game for Gyokeres, this. Do you agree with going that strong? Should we... I'm thinking maybe Timber, Rice, Saka. Could those guys have got rested? I don't know. Listen. Get the job done, then take them off. Also, we don't have a midweek game, people. We don't have a midweek game, so hopefully, a good rest. 60 minutes. If we're 3-0 up, you get Rice off. Madwake's had a really good game midweek, so maybe he gets the last 30 minutes as well, and we go from there. But listen, strong team. Let's beat them 5-6-0. I've predicted 4. I'm hoping for annihilation. That's what I'm looking for. On the bench, Kepa, Lewis Skelly, Christian Norgard, Marino, Odegaard, Noni Madueke, Ethan Nwaneri, Gabriel Jesus, and Leandro Trossard. What a good bench that is, by the way. It just shows, don't it? Like, over the weeks, a lot of people going, what a squad we've got. But because we've had so many players injured, I'm like, is the squad that good? But we've had at times 7 players out injured at the same time. So, to have a bench like that, and also you've still got Havertz, Gabriel Magalhaes to come back, Max Dowman. There's bags and bags of quality, but I think if we're strong for the majority of the season, we'll win trophies. We can win a major trophy. Calafiori as well, that's a good point. He's suspended. The problem is you can't carry 5 or 6 injuries at the same time. You just can't do that. It's impossible. Why is the last 5 incorrect? A W versus Spurs, not a draw. Yeah, I changed it, man. I couldn't have that, Rasemt. But thank you for the super chat. B said, no excuses. Victor Gyokeres must, otherwise I'm not defending him. It's funny, isn't it? Like, so basically what we're saying is, not me, by the way, but we're at the point where some people are saying if Gyokeres doesn't score tonight, he's a write-off. It's a Cat D write-off. Head-on crash. Like, come on, it's not over for him if he doesn't score, and he's not a world beater if he does score. But he needs a goal. There's no doubt about it. Eze, Gyokeres, I'm convinced it will connect. Big up, Mr. Cool Bus Driver. Big up, see more life and strength. I appreciate that. Bless up to you. Bless up to the community. Cheers, everyone. Happy festive period, man. You know what I mean? I think we've got 2 games after this before Christmas. Saturday night football. We play next Saturday night away at Everton. Now, that'll be a tough game. Grealish and them, man. Tonight, I want to stay nice and calm. Hope we just batter them. And we go about our business. Trojan, did you have a similar touch to Gyokeres? Relax, man. Relax. You've seen the intro, man. The first touch is immaculate. I'm backing Gyokeres. And if he does the business, I want people to, give him his praise, but he needs to do it in other games as well. Big up Sean Paul. Dirty, yeah. Here for the poor them. Gyokeres isn't getting to business this season if he doesn't score. It's a must score for him. Interesting. Timmy said, Curtis, I watched Ekatike today. False 9 bagsman. Won't be Liverpool's one, but I get him to the carpet. I think he's a baller, man. I think he's a baller, Ekatike. Yeah, don't compare me to Gyokeres, man. Levels. Nah, listen. Gyokeres... we got to support him. Genuinely. My point is this, people. What's the alternative? A lot of you go, oh, Gyokeres. Okay, go for Havertz then. You've seen that story. What do you think is going to happen? You want Havertz? Do you want Marino? Do you know what I mean? I know Marino's had some good games, but you've seen the other games as well. Oh, Jesus looks great. Jesus, he can't play every week. He can't. Too injury prone. He's had loads of purple patches at Arsenal where he looks great, and then he don't score for 6 games. And, the alternative, you've got to make it work, right? Eze, Gyokeres, link up, start next week at Everton. Let's keep it moving. That's what I want to see. 3 points, nothing else acceptable. Low block, bus parked, I don't care. Well, let's be real. I think that this is the kind of game that Eze was signed for, to deal with the low block. Eze, for me, is one of those players that you're meant to be able to unlock the door. Do you know what I mean? You're the guy, you're the janitor with the keys, the master key to every door. I'm looking at Eze shoots from outside the penalty area as well. So I want people to be shooting, different things. Let's try and score in different ways. No less than 4-0 is what I'm looking for. Minimum 4. He said the haircut turned you from brown man to redskin. You know, they call me redskin when I go gym. Oh, redskin, British. Yo, British, redskin. Big up yourself. You know what, man? I went swimming today. Went swimming with the family and that. So if my eyes look a little red, do you know what I mean? You know me, I'm not a smoker, but nah, the swimming bath smashes up your eyes, man. But you see, as a man with like plaits, cane rows, you go swimming, you're jumping in, you're trying to keep your hair wet, you're tying it up at the back. Bro, I was just diving in. You know what I mean? Michael Phelps in the swimming pool. I said, rah. You know what I mean? I'm loving life. No more do-rags at night and all that. I'm enjoying it right now. I can't lie. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Big man, is that you? You look 15 years younger. What are you saying, people? Do I look younger or older? I can't tell, you know. A few people have said I look younger, but I don't know. Because when I was a kid, I had short hair, so it took me back to the young days, you know what I mean? It took me back to them days. Dud Pistachio, bro, that last video, no further questions, Your Honor. Not really, not really. I'll come back, had me rolling. Comedy gold, bless up this whole damn community. Roll to 200k, like the trim. Big up, and make sure you hit me up when you... I'm getting a PO box sorted out, so we can sort out... I know you've got merch and stuff, and we're going to promote that. I didn't recognise you with your new hair. I'm here, people, I'm here. I'm here. Big up Fine, who said you look 15 years younger. Wow. Beautiful scenes. Donald, didn't recognise you. Same old me. Watched Liverpool earlier. Ekitike is such an Arsenal player. It's a shame he wasn't on our radar. Guy's a stone cold baller. He definitely suits us, don't he? Johnny Bravo, better score, says Mr. Cool. Arsenal edits. I want to see a bit of intelligence from G14. Yeah, one thing I will say with him, man, like, bro, like, every time I'm watching Arsenal, I don't want you to play like Ultimate Warrior, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you like up against the ropes fighting defenders. Like, move, man. Move on. I don't see Haaland fighting defenders, and Haaland's taller than Gyokeres. I know he's a better player, but the concept is the same. Move away from defenders. Don't constantly fight them. That's what I want to see. Lex said, I just shaved my head. Also, Big C. It's so liberating. Oh, man. It's lovely, man. Tony, to protect the sheep, you got to catch the wolf. It takes a wolf to catch a wolf. Oh, real ones know where that... Hey, I respect that. I respect that. I like that one, Tony. Why is Wolves' icon so small? I mean, they're puppies. They're little babies. Little babies. To be fair, I didn't actually do that on purpose. But it feels right, you know. They're pups, man. They're pups. You know what, people? I've seen people on the media today. Of course, training day settings. Come on, Denzel Washington. I've seen people today online and on Sky. Oh, Arsenal have to respect Wolves. You know, there's no easy games in the Premier League. I'm telling you now, Curtis Shaw TV, say it as it is. This ain't mainstream media. We can talk about biscuits. We can talk about old school R&B. We can talk about basketball. We can talk about haircuts. Respectfully, anything goes within reason. I'm not sitting here today saying this is the Premier League. Anything can happen. You've got to respect your opponent. Bon, all of that. Wolves are rubbish. We should batter them. Yeah? Simple as that. I don't care if they put the whole coaching staff in front of the goal and block the goal. 4-0 minimum. Smash them all over. So I think it's right that they've got a small logo. They are. I watched some of that game against Man United the other day. I said, this might be the worst football team I've ever seen in the Premier League. They're up there with that Derby County team that that got, what, 13 points? They're shocking. They're shocking. If we don't win this minimum 3-4-0, I'm not happy. They're garbage. So I'm not buying into that. Oh, you have to respect every Premier League team. They're trash. They're getting relegated and we should batter them. Rish said, need to win today. City will drop points against Palace. I need to see Mateta in that starting 11 tomorrow. I need to see Mateta. That will give me some, some hope that Palace can take points. Good to see Captain Pillowfoot not playing, yeah? You can't be doing that in-betweeners shuffle and then expecting to start, man. Come on, bench him. What does Madueke have to do to get a start? Listen, Saka's got a lot of credit, bro. Saka has a lot of credit in the bank, man. You know what I mean? As much as I like what Noni's doing at the moment and what he did the other day, end product has to be consistent. Let's be real. Noni ain't getting Saka out of this team for a considerable amount of time. His best hope of getting in this team is playing on the left, and he ain't that great on the left. So, listen, he was really good the other day. He ain't getting him out of the team. You're here to rotate when Saka needs a break. That's the reality. Now, if Noni keeps scoring goals, playing well, cool. We'll have that conversation, but he ain't there yet. Curtis, you can see the difference in the system with Jesus and G14. He came back after 11 months, got so many chances. Alvarez was the one. Sometimes, people, I say this often, right? We live in a microwave generation. I want it now. I want to put it in the microwave and have it now. But we all know food in the microwave ain't better than food in the oven. Cook it properly. Let it marinate. Sometimes you sign a player and it just doesn't work straight away. Whether the player's not good enough, whether the player's not used to the league, whether the system doesn't get the best out of him, whatever. I think all of those things are true at the same time in terms of he hasn't adapted to the league. We're not serving him well. His movement probably needs to improve. If you want Havertz up front, cool, turn on him, rip him apart. But Havertz is not winning us a Premier League title up front. And I don't believe that Marino or Gabriel Jesus are winning us a title up front. Jesus looked good for 20 minutes against a poor team. Like, I know for a fact, like Lawrence doesn't rate Gyokeres, right? Cool. You tell me, give me the solution to your problem. Give me the solution, Lawrence. I'm asking you genuinely. Anyone in the community that don't rate Gyokeres, cool. What's your solution? Do you think Arsenal are going to go and buy Alvarez in January? We ain't got the money. Do you want Havertz? Havertz wasn't good enough before. He's had a knee injury and a hamstring injury. Marino, do you think Marino leads us to a title? I don't think so, personally. Jesus, 20 minutes? He can't do that consistently over 90 minutes. We know he can't. He gets injured too much. So what's the alternative? I might be sitting here at the end of the game saying, but come on, keep the faith. Give him a chance. If it doesn't work, then we'll all turn, but not right now. I get where the frustration is, though. Our expectation was up here. So some people feel very let down by the level that he's playing at. I get it. We saw the celebration, all of that. We expected a lot, but I'm going to defend him. I'm going to defend him. Really happy with the lineup. No excuses, says Ran. Yep, I'm happy with it as well. Brian says, big up Curtis, no excuses. Settings, 3-0 minimum, strong team, 4-0 to the Gunners. Brooklyn in the building. Yeah, I went for 4-0, but I wouldn't mind seeing a 5-0, 6-0. Jack Wilshere is a Wolves manager, says Zamir. He's a Wolves manager. No, he's who's Jack Wilshere's the Luton manager, isn't he? He got the Luton job with Chris Powell. Edwards is the Wolves manager. Gyokeres needs to adapt to the system too. He should make himself available more. He's always up there with defenders. He should be looking for headers too, as we create more from set pieces, yeah? I think he needs to move away from defenders rather than trying to bully them all the time, you know? Elton said a few years ago, you said we underachieved with the Invincibles. Agreed 100%. But with the young squad we have, we should be winning at least 1 or 2 trophies per season for the next 5 years. Your views? I don't believe that. I don't think I would ever say, Elton, that a team needs to win 1 or 2 trophies every year for the next 5 years. I felt the Invincibles underachieved because how can you win a Premier League without losing a game and then not win it again after that? Also, how did we not win a Champions League? I think the Invincibles underachieved. They should have won multiple titles back to back like Man City were doing. In terms of this team, we just need one of the big ones, to be honest. If you said to me now, Arsenal win the Premier League this year and don't win another trophy for the next 2 years, I'd be disappointed, but I'd be so hyped off that. If we won a Champions League and didn't win a trophy for the next 2 years, I'd take that. I'd take it. Do you know what I mean? But listen, I get your point. I think the reality is if Arsenal won the Prem, I think we'd win another trophy next year and another one the year after. If we won the Champions League, I think we'd win another one next year as well. Whether that's an FA Cup, a Premier League, whatever. I would never look at the team and say you've got to win 1 or 2 for the next 5. That doesn't always happen. Man City didn't win anything last year. And they've absolutely dominated English football. You can quite easily have a year without a trophy. I'm with you. I want the star above the badge. If you offer me the Prem or the Champions League now, I want that European success. But listen, I'll be delighted if we won the Prem as well. I really would. I'm trying to get used to your haircut, says Christian. I know, so am I, man. So am I. Jorge, for Gyokeres to work, we need to give the possession. Yeah, pass the ball. Saka, start looking for him. Why always me? Rather play Calafiori up front than blank 14. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Rev said it's the system, quick transitions, Glock would cook. Players coming out on the pitch to warm up, 8 o'clock kickoff. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, people. I just got to send this message back. Right. Let's have a look at some of these. I had some pictures lined up. Right. Let's have a look at a few of the headlines. Big up everyone, man. 3,500 of you tuned in. Big up all the Twitch gang. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. It helps. By the way, you guys have been absolutely brilliant hyping up the videos afterwards. We're getting big numbers on that now as well. That along with like and subscribe, that all, gets big promotion, and we want to promote as much as we can. Cap says, big up from Oz. Love your work, Curtis. Big up, man. Appreciate that. Make sure you smash the likes. Big up Keros as well. Right, let's have a look. Big night. Another big night. Sometimes at big football clubs, you've got to grab opportunities. Got to grab opportunities when somebody comes out of the team, or I'm sure most of you in the chat have played football at some sort of level. And whether you was in that situation or you've seen that situation, when you're up against a favourite of the manager, you've got to work twice as hard. You've got to do twice as much to get that player out of the team. It's difficult, but that's the way it is. I think we all know in true reality that Eze would not be an Arsenal player if Havertz didn't get injured, which means he had no plans to replace Odegaard. Odegaard was going to be the number 1, and Nwaneri was going to be the backup attacking midfielder, which means Eze's been signed to help the squad, but wasn't necessarily brought in to replace Odegaard. I think his plan was probably going to be, I'll move Eze to the left. I'll play Odegaard in the 10. But because Trossard's hit form, it's like, oh, when Trossard's fit, I've got to play Trossard on the left. Then he's landed with this situation of, do I play Eze? Do I play Martin Odegaard? Now, Listen, it is speculation, but I think in reality, when we read what we've read, there's stories out there in the press saying Berta pushed the club to get Eze with the Havertz injury. The club were pretty much done after Gyokeres. It's out there in the media, people. I want Eze to put that pressure on Odegaard. I think Odegaard needs to either step his game up or be on the bench, regardless of him being the captain. 1 assist in the Premier League this season, no goals in the Premier League. Come on. Come on. Do you know what I mean? Eze, he's had some games where he hasn't been so good, but he's had some games. He's won us points this season. Eze won us that Tottenham game. He won us the Crystal Palace game. He set up the equaliser against Manchester City. He set up the 3rd goal against Bayern Munich. It's factually out there, people, that Berta convinced the club to buy Eze. The club were done after Gyokeres. That's not my opinion. That's out there in the media. So, big game for him. I want him to grab that place. You know? Elton said, thanks for your views. See, I dreamt of that star for 35 years. I always say my worst game, I think probably most of you, depending on your age, is, that Champions League final is the worst game ever in the history of Arsenal. I have never seen a game that made me feel worse than the Champions League final. I can even narrow it down to the moment. The moment is Thierry Henry missing that one-on-one to make it 2-0 with 15 minutes to go. We win the Champions League if he scores that. They don't score. They don't get those 2 goals if he scores that. They're slumped. We win the Champions League. And for it to happen to Thierry, it was just like, oh, man. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Depending on age, it could be Obafemi Martin's last-minute winner. It could be Michael Owen, FA Cup final. It could be Baku, some of you saying. Almunia getting done at his near post. But for me, the Thierry one-on-one was nothing but pure devastation and pain. Genuine devastation. Newcastle 4-0 up. Yeah, that was crazy. 8-2, yeah. We've suffered. Trust me, man, war flashbacks. I know we shouldn't even be talking about this while we're looking at Eze and thingy, but I'm just running through it. And this is what I'm saying, like, if we win a Champions League, man, do you know what I mean? Just imagine the scenes and the celebrations, man. We deserve it, man. We deserve it. Let's win something major this season, man. High Spirit, Eddie and Nketiah plus Gyokeres. Marvel Universe Venom is Eddie Brock. We have the symbiote. Eddie Yock. No. We're not doing that to him. Arsenal would need a centre mid, left winger, and striker next summer. Listen, if we do, then we do. Nazament Shah Wulana 2756. If we do, we do. That's one thing. Listen, I want people to understand. I want the best for the football club. I'm not... The day Thierry went to Barcelona, the day Cesc went to Barcelona, the day Van Persie went to Man United, the day Alexis was playing the piano, I can get over players. The club's the most important thing. You realise real quick that these players leave when the time's right. So the reality is this. I'm a fan of Gyokeres. I'm defending him. If we get to the end of the season, Gyokeres ain't done nothing, guess what? Y'all want another striker. Yeah, but we signed him last year. Get me another striker. Didn't work. Go again. And that's football. That's football. Alexis thought he was Alicia Keys. To be fair, he played like Alicia Keys for Man United. No one. I'll stop there. Eze is shy about asking for the ball. Settling in period, man. You know what I mean? Settling in period. Our Premier League away record has been poor lately. Yeah, you're right, Rish. It has. You know, when you think... I think we've... I was looking at a record, actually. Let me try. Have I still got that one there? I was looking at a record. Somebody just said Arsenal US tour again. Has that been announced? I can't see anything around that. I've seen a lot of things about the World Cup ticket prices are absolutely crazy. That's for sure. They're trying to bump people. That's going to be the most expensive World Cup in the history of football, which is a real shame because it's such a big World Cup. but they're going to rip people off. Tickets are astonishing how expensive they are. Yeah, our away form. Drew at Chelsea, drew at Sunderland, lost to Aston Villa. So we're not in great form at the moment away from home. Next week we go to Everton. Yeah, Rafinha scored 2, Barcelona won 2-0. You know what, Andrew? To be honest, I'm kind of weighing it up. Hotel prices are going up. I've got to sort of figure out what tickets I can get and then figure out where to go in America. Or do I go to Canada? Do I go to Mexico? Obviously, I want to figure out if Jamaica are going to qualify, which I don't think they will personally. But I'll wait and see if they do, you know. But, you know, it's work, innit? It's a work trip. Cancun, watch the World Cup. It's work. Totally agree with you, Big C. We're a big club. It's time for this club to act and win things with this group of players. If Gyokeres doesn't work, we go again. Exactly. If they don't work, you go again. You buy another one. You get another one. Go to Canada. America's in crisis. I obviously want to see where the games are. And once I see where all the games are, if Jamaica qualify, then we move from there, you know. I saw something like that. It's $5,000 for the final. But we leave the final alone, you know. I don't mind. I just want to go to some group games. If Jamaica qualify, I want to see Messi and Ronaldo. I want to see Mbappe. Few big games, and then we move from there, you know. We move from there, people. That lineup is unreal, no complaints. Listen, this lineup should smash that team. It's such a good attack. Good to see Trossard back on the bench. Good to see Saliba, Declan Rice. They've had a little bit of a break, so it's good. It's good. No excuses, people. 2006 is a long time ago. Let it go, Big C. We're going to win this at Zamir. Until Arsenal win the Champions League, 2006 won't ever be let go. Ever. It's too much. I watched that game. I was shell-shocked. So, nah. If you experience 2006 Champions League final live and you was of a certain age, that game will always be a part of you as an Arsenal fan until I see somebody lifting a Champions League in this football club. Then I'll let go from it. That one is like, oh, no, I'm telling you. I thought we'd won it. 15 minutes to go, 1-0 up. Thierry Henry 1-on-1 with the keeper. Nah. That was, you know, that would have required Arsenal therapy for years, people. For years. In that yellow kit as well. I love that yellow kit, man. I had that yellow kit. Anyway, let me not go down there. I'm starting to think about the game. And our mood's changing, you know? Yeah, you're right. Stop talking about it. Let's not talk about it. The World Cup will be a big rip-off. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. I've had some great holidays in America over the past few years, man. I've really enjoyed it over there. I thought the World Cup, but they're just going to rip people off for money. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. But I'll go to 1 or 2 games, even if it's just a couple of games, and we move from there. Imagine if this current Arsenal had Kvara and Ekitike. Yeah, I think a lot of people now, a lot of Arsenal fans are looking at Ekitike and sort of thinking his style would have sort of been the player that maybe we should have gone for. It's all good saying that in, you know, when we look back, I didn't really hear much about Arsenal being linked with him. As I said, and people don't believe me when I say this, but it's true when you think about it. I think it is still true, right? That Mikel Arteta has not signed a French player since he has been Arsenal manager. I repeat, Mikel Arteta has not signed a French player since he has been Arsenal manager. Now, when you think what French players brought to us under Arsene Wenger's tenure, it's crazy that he's never signed a French player when you think he signed over 30 players. Maybe he doesn't like them French dons, man. You know what I mean? They're like the flashy haircuts, the Lambos, swag, 50 and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't think Arteta likes the French dons, you know? Not one French player. He hasn't. I think he does speak French. Didn't they say Arteta speaks 5 languages? He played for PSG. Maybe had a tough time there, man. You know what I mean? With Ronaldinho and them, man. No French players. Saliba wasn't his signing. I don't think we have any other French players. Looking through the squad, no, Saliba's the only French player, and he never signed him. That was Unai who signed him. And there's a lot of good French players. Yeah, maybe Guendouzi gave him PTSD. What's your honest opinion on Diddy? I mean, I haven't watched the documentary yet. I watched the first episode. If Glock doesn't score tonight, I'm unsubscribing. But you know what? That's to be balanced. You're unsubscribing if he doesn't score, but become a member if he does score. How about that? How about that? That's fair, right? 1 month, $1.99. Ask him that question in the summer. That would be a good question, wouldn't it? Mikel, considering the success that Arsene Wenger had with French players, over 30 signings since you've been at the club, you haven't signed any French players. Is there a reason for that? Considering there's so many good French talented players? It'd be a good one. He'd wriggle his way out of it. Multiple times we tried to sign French players. Nah, he'd wriggle his way out of that. If we bought Kvara in January, we would have already had that damn star. I think we would have. Kvara in January might have won us the Champions League. He wouldn't have gone to PSG and he'd have been in our team. We'd have been going mad. Drogba, 10 goals in his first season at Chelsea. Give Glock time. I agree. We were famous of bringing French players. We never heard of them. And they will surprise us like Nasri. Oh, no, maybe that doesn't mean French. What does that actually say? Object, but it doesn't show me what it is. Like Nasri, Haleb, Arshavin. I knew about Arshavin. I knew about Nasri. Haleb, never heard of him. There was a lot of hype around Arshavin when we got him, to be honest. Big C YouTube clips. True South African ballers. Yeah, big up, man. Bring some of them to the carpet, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he chased 2 of them out of the club, yeah? Yeah. Big up Smithy, man. Member for 6 months. Yo, big up. He's already joined as a member. He's already joined as a member. Big up your damn self, man. Big up your damn self. Well, if you don't score, then cancel your membership. Get your money back. I've backed him that much to score tonight. If we had Kvara, he'd have won the league. Kvara was the perfect winger for Arsenal. Because he's like a Trossard, but with more pace. Works hard, very technically gifted, bow-footed, but quicker, sharper, younger. He'd have been incredible at Arsenal. Big up Smithy AFC, man. Member for 6 months. Big up your damn self as well. 4,200 of you tuned in. Really appreciate all of the support on the channel. Big up the Twitch gang as well. 28 of you locked in on Twitch. High Spirit. Arteta sent Saliba out for training, made him our starting centre-back. He loved Lacquer and played him every game. Crap. But Arteta clearly rates the Frenchies. It's just, don't think it's strange, though, he hasn't signed any. There's a lot of good French players out there. There's loads of good French players, man. We hyped when we got Podolski. I was, because his left foot was like a sledgehammer. The problem with him was Wenger didn't seem to trust him up front, but then said he didn't have the work rate to play on the left. Podolski is one of them players I really liked, but we never really got the best out of him. Thought he was going to be amazing at Arsenal. Doué would be... You couldn't get Doué out of PSG. I love Doué. You could probably get Barcola, but I'm not sure how good he is. He lacks end product. But yeah, we know there's loads of good French players, man. Definitely. Ben said, Gyokeres needs a high line similar. Hey, relay. It's not bad. It's not that high. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Ben. Big up, Mr. Cool Bus Driver. Member. You've been a member for time anyway. You're renewing. Arteta got rid of about French players, says Romain. 5 French players. Guendouzi, Lacazette. Who else? Did you see Messi in India? Clips, read my previous super chat forever. Did I miss one? Apologies if I did. Yildiz would be good. I like Yildiz. I do like Yildiz. Doué would be incredible, but they won't sell him. There's no way they'll sell him. He's their young star. They paid big money for him as well, by the way. He wasn't cheap. I think he cost 40 million from... did he get him from Lille or Rennes? It's not Curtis' fault if Glock don't bag. Like the stream and subscribe. 1,000 pre-kickoff is the target. 1,000 likes pre-kickoff It's always a great start. You know, Saturday night, we're chilling. I'm actually chilling tonight. I'm not going to get too hyped. I'm not going to get too anything. It's Wolves. We should batter them. Obviously, if we're losing, then I have an absolute meltdown beyond belief. We're at 750 likes. Big up yourself. We kick off in 16 minutes time, people. Kvara gone. Who else is out there of his quality? The ones who are of similar quality would be very, very difficult to get. You know, very, very difficult to get. I mean, I love Liao. I don't even know if Liao's at Kvara's level in terms of the way he looks after the ball. I like Liao. I still like Rodrigo. A lot of people were writing off Rodrigo. I thought he was excellent against Man City the other night. I watched that game back and I thought, that guy's still a baller, man. Sometimes we think because a player's not playing or he's been dropped all of a sudden, oh, he's not that good. Nah, he's good. Rodrigo's a player. Technically very gifted. Fast, hungry, can play left or right. He's a backup dancer at Real Madrid now. That's the problem. The Messi situation got embarrassing in India. What happened? People got mental, ridiculous. I mean, look, man, Messi is probably the GOAT of football, isn't he? People are going to go crazy when he turns up in the country. CGLFC said, happy holidays. Love this channel from Canada. Appreciate that, bro. Big up your damn self. Big win for Liverpool today. 2-0 against Brighton. Mo Salah came on. In the first half, Joe Gomez got injured and he got an assist. So is he going to stay? I don't know what happened at the end of the game. But maybe that'll settle things down and maybe apparently him and Slot had a meeting yesterday and they agreed to put him on the bench. He came on, got an assist from the corner, goes to AFCON now. I wonder if he's gonna be, gonna stay now, whether he apologized to the manager. I think he might stay now. I think if he was going to go, he wouldn't have been in the squad today. I think the fact they put him on the bench, they've probably shook hands and probably still don't like each other, but they've said, listen, let's just work with each other for the sake of the club. 100,000 people turned up in 1 hour for Messi. Somebody just said he had to leave early as well. I can imagine he got swarmed. It's Messi, innit? When he went to Jamaica, it was crazy as well. Layman Work said, as a Liverpool fan, I have immense respect for you, Curtis. I appreciate that, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Appreciate that. Read my previous super chat, bro. Last one. Bro, I'm scrolling back. I must have missed one. It's meant to save them all, but sometimes it doesn't. And CGLFC has gifted 1 membership to the community. Big up and welcome to the new member. Yeah, I mean, do you know me? I'm one of these people, like if I see somebody that I would really want to maybe have a conversation with or meet or something like that, I'm going to try and downplay it. Even if I really want to meet them. Like, I was in the club, Mbappe was there. Now, I'll be real. Mbappe's up there as, he could be my favorite footballer in the world. Like, outside of Messi and Ronaldo, I'm talking current and at their best kind of thing. Mbappe's probably my favourite player. Mbappe's in the club, literally arm's length away from me. I didn't make no major effort to, kill him. It was just like, his actual security guard came over and had a conversation with me and just said, look, blah, blah, blah. And I left it alone, because I'm not on, when you sort of break it down and get out of it's just a human being, bro, who plays football at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I get it. I get being hyped to see certain people, but running around as a grown man to try and meet someone, nah, come on, man. You know what I mean? Yo, you cool? All right, leave it. He's got his security with him. I ain't going to try and trouble you, bro. I'm not that bothered. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. When Jude was there, yes, Jude. You know what I mean? I didn't even ask him to come over or nothing. Yes, Jude, what are you saying? He came over. Yo, you all right, man? Where you from? Yo, I'm from Notts. Oh, he's from Birmingham. We had a chat, bump, quick picture, keep it moving. I even told him, yo, respect what you're doing, man. You know what I mean? Respect what you're doing. You come from Birmingham, you're at Real Madrid, I respect it. He said, yeah, I appreciate that, man. and just kept it moving. Mbappe was there. People were, Kylian, I'll leave the man alone, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it? And listen, I get it. There's people who all of us would like to meet, whether it's music, whether it's football, whether it's whatever. But do you know what I mean? You got to at least keep your self-respect as well. But some people go mad, man. Big up to everyone. Big up Joshua. Big up from NG7. Big up my Knots crew in the building each and every time. Yuppie said I look like CJ Grand Theft Auto. You know, Grand Theft Auto, man, it's just... That game just brings back memories, you know. Right, here we go. Messi arrived at the stadium for 22 minutes. All the politicians were around him. People who paid $150 didn't even get to see him. Yeah, money, innit? Money! Is that how your fans behave when they see... I'm calm, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I still find it... I don't know. It's strange. It's hard to explain, but like... When I played football professionally and people came up to me or whatever and, oh, can I have a picture or whatever? Like, cool. I kind of got it because I'm doing something that not everybody can do. Not that you're not capable of doing it, that just the reality is not everybody gets to become a pro footballer. When people come up to me and go, yo, bro, can I have a picture? I'm like, bro, you're an Arsenal fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. There's no difference. But I get it. You know, you're on a public platform. People tune in regularly. You know, it is what it is. But no, man, I'm always calm. You know what I mean? But big up to everyone, man. Yes, big up. You was gifted the membership. There you go. Make sure your settings are switched on so that you can receive one. Forever Gunner said, and after that, people destroyed the stadium, threw bottles, broke the barricade, and they are telling they won't get their money back. Imagine paying $150 to meet Messi and you ain't even getting in the stadium, man. It's sad, isn't it, how people are exploited when these stars turned up. Imagine how much money they've paid him to come to the country and then they've charged $150 to all these people. You know, it's crazy. Big up SC Guna, man, each and every time. 5 memberships gifted to the community. And make sure your settings are turned on. Big up Anir, who's a new member. And big up User DV, who's a new member as well. And Burton said, if it was Thierry, not Mbappe, nah, I wouldn't, bro. Bro, when I met Thierry, but then it wasn't the same Thierry. I wouldn't, genuinely. I wouldn't. Gone 99. Curtis, your channel is inevitable to subscribe. Can't believe it took me so long. Well, like, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Information, entertainment. Here we go. I like this one. You're such a hypocrite. Didn't you catch the game's dirty trainer at his concert? LOL. Listen, I did. But you know what? I didn't move. I was in my seat. He took his trainers off. He signed one, threw it there. He got the other one. He threw it there. And I stood there. And I went... Because people were literally like... Whoa! You know, like slow-mo to catch it and that. It ain't like he's got Travis Scott's on or something. He's wearing white Air Force Ones, man. £80 in Foot Locker. He signed it. He threw it. I'm like, yeah, that's coming pretty close to me, to be fair. But I'm still calm. And then I'm like, actually, that's going right above my head. It was going over my head. But obviously, I'm reasonably tall. So I thought, do you know what? As that's going over my head, I'm thinking, you know, I played a bit of cricket when I was young as well. Brian Lara, my favourite cricket player. I can catch that easy. It was just a little bang. All right, take that. Not bad. Put that in there with my hip-hop memorabilia, you know what I mean? I got the signed 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying record. And I've got the game signed Air Force One. I'm a hip-hop fan, man. That's serious memorabilia. Big C wrestled a child for it. Yo, get out of here. I love G-Unit. Nah, man, we ain't doing that. We ain't just a little, you know what I mean? And throw it in the cupboard. Brian Charles Lara, people. My favourite batsman of all time. The Trinidad legend. Should have thrown it back at him. I just went, bang, I hold that. It's not even a Travis Scott. Chris Gale's a boy. I met no, I didn't meet Chris Gale actually. I met Wavell Hines in Jamaica, who was the opening batsman with Chris Gale as well. Wow, I'm just waffling along here, aren't I? And kickoff's in a minute. Look, from Trinidad says Munchie, big up yourself, man. Port of Spain settings, you know. OG Loke, yo, old school. You also have a New York. I know. We don't like to talk about that though, SJ. Yeah, I seen Gabriel. What's Gabriel doing, man, in London, like arguing with people at some five-a-side tournament or something? What's that all about? Chandapal, Shivnarayan Chandapal, the Guyanese legend. He'd just bat all day, Chandapal. You watch Chandapal play, he'll just defend the ball. You're like, brother, are you ever going to get a run? Chandapal, if Chandapal got 100 runs, he'd face like 400 balls to get it. He just, Chandapal, you're like, brother, you ever going to hit a boundary? Well, I love Lara because Lara was just licking the ball everywhere. You know what I mean? He'd get 100 in like 95 balls. Chris Gale, probably 50 balls to get 100. Viv Richards, my all-time favourite. Viv Richards has got a bar on the beach in Antigua. When I was in Antigua, I went to his bar. Sir Vivian Richards, legend. Indian but love Lara. Listen, cricket was probably growing up my second favourite sport growing up. Well, that's why a lot of my friends used to call me Curtly back in the day, because I played cricket and Curtly Ambrose. That's where I met Courtney Walsh in Nottingham. I used to stay up late to watch cricket, man. Lara, Hooper, Chandapal, Wavell Hines, Ridley Jacobs. I used to love watching the West Indies. West Indies now, man, they're rubbish. After that, the organiser was arrested. Now Messi will play 7-a-side cricket match in Mumbai tomorrow with Indian cricketers. Or at least some people are going to meet him then. But Mr. Cool Bush Driver, Curtis isn't bothered in meeting on. You know what I mean? Let him know, man. I'll just like, yes, Thierry. Keep it moving. Big up Dial Square 86, man, new member. Big up Jeezy41 heavy hitter. Yo, Big C in the community. Go listen to my new track, Pat G. Not for Christmas. Landed on all digital platforms yesterday when you got a minute. There you go. Support people. Support the community. Let me get another drink. I'm going to leave that on there so people can go and check. Saturday night, man. Saturday night. I'll go and check that out after. I'll go and have a listen to that after. Big up to you, bro. And he's gifted 5 memberships as well. Big up your damn self. Big up your damn self. Segran, big up to you. Who's that? Is that Ange? And, you know, it's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are. Would you take a 2-1 win now? No, and no, I wouldn't. They're trash. Favorite 50 Cent song? My favorite 50 Cent song is Ghetto Coron. It's an old song. If you know, you know. But there's 21 Questions is one of them songs in it. Like, if you're in a nightclub and that comes on, Nate Dogg on the hook. It's next level. I respect it, though. I am going to try and go to the World Cup. I'm trying to line up the tickets. But obviously, the tickets are mad expensive. But yeah, we're going to go. Matthew Hayden, that Australia team was crazy. Glenn McGrath and all them. Guns for Sale, banger. Heat. Dun, 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 dun. Blow your brains out. I ain't playing. Oh, man. Honestly, we could... 50 Cent is probably my favorite rapper. I know all his music. We could do a whole stream about 50. It's best you be a gentleman. Yo, come on, man. You know about... I like old school 50. Like... Get rich or die trying even, you know. But yeah, Antonio to Leicester, good move for him. It's a good move. They got a chance of getting promoted. Many Men, of course, that's the Rhythm, innit? That's his biggest record in terms of like coming back rags to riches. Support the community. I get banned every week. MJ, you never get banned. I just give you 3 minutes to consider your actions. You've never been banned. Come to Miami. I was in Miami last year, bro. I had a great time. Love Miami. It's expensive, though, but I like it. I went Versace restaurant. I went to the Kasaya Center. You know what I mean? I had a great time. I was on a boat out there and everything. I had a great time. MJ's never been banned, man. Never. We just, when he goes crazy, we have to give him a timeout just to calm him down, you know. Please watch Forever Arsenal with Mongolian Bella. Oh, no. That's harsh, man. That is harsh on Jack. T. Dot says, come to Toronto for the World Cup, do a stopover. I definitely, once I know where the fixtures are and where I can get tickets for, I'm kind of going to go where I'm able to get tickets for. So if I get tickets in Mexico, we're in Mexico. If I get them in Canada, in America, whatever. Who's your GOAT musician? Wow. That is an incredible question. I feel like it's Bob Marley. Because of the music and how powerful it was, and do you know what I mean? Maybe Michael Jackson as well. Close. You know what I mean? Is there a more talented musician? Overall, in terms of musician, I don't think there's a more talented musician than Michael Jackson ever. Dancing, singing. Do you know what I mean? Bob or Michael Jackson, Tupac in terms of rap as well. That'd probably be my top 3. But let's see. Right, people, let's focus on the football. The football, people, is what we're going to focus on. It is Saturday night football, Arsenal against Wolves. The Wolves badge on the screen is very small because I don't rate them. And we should batter them. I'm going for 4-0. Give me a score predictions. And let's have a good, relaxing Saturday night watch along. And please, timer, why are you not ticking? There we go. Right, that's going to be a couple seconds behind now. There was like a delay when I clicked that. Right, we're underway. Arsenal against Wolves, 4-0 minimum. Give me a score predictions. 5-0. Does anybody think we could go crazy? Because teams have lost 9-0 in the Premier League before, by the way. And these are bad. I reckon if we can go like 1 or 2-0 up in the first 15, I reckon we can do them like 7-0. I'm not even joking. But I'm going to go for 4. Or are they just going to park the bus so much that we struggle to break them down and it's like 2-0? I think 4 minimum. Right, let's enjoy the game. Cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you're well. Nice, relaxing game tonight, I'm hoping. I don't want no drama. Well, I don't want to concede a goal. I don't want any problems. Right, yeah, right. My friends at the game is just messaging me. Free kick to Arsenal early. Let's get Nah, Brennan, no bad feeling. I got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. We're gonna win 4-5-0 tonight. Forever Gone Up 50 Cent is casting Street Fighter. I saw that. Yeah. I seen the picture with a mad haircut. Desmond Decker says heretic. Yeah, legend. Tony, I'm critical of Mikel. His lineups have been good, even though we lost at Villa. Yeah, we've rotated a little bit. Still would like a bit more, but yeah. MJ, teams have lost it. See, why does he do this? He came in, and I was like, you know what, MJ, you're a part of the community. You came in respectful, then you just drop that in. We're only 2 minutes into the game, man. Chill. I mean, I kind of feel like giving you a timeout, but we'll let it go. You know, that's only one. It's only one, man. Jeez, we don't like to talk about the 8-2 and Ashley Young and all that. We might have to ban him soon, you know. We might have to ban him soon. No, I don't want to ban him. He's a crazy part of the community that we've just come to accept and understand. MJ's going to jump in the chat every minute and try and diss us. Deep down, I reckon he's one of them players. one of them fans who loved Thierry Henry growing up. You know, a lot of my friends growing up were Man United fans. Yeah, there was like, yo, man, Man United, blah, blah, blah. But they loved Henry. They all loved Thierry. Wolves in possession. Yo, please, don't do anything stupid tonight, yeah? I'm expecting a clean sheet. I don't want to see us concede a goal. I'm not expecting any goals. I'll be slightly disappointed if they get a shot on target. Why are they getting space out wide like this? Matt Doherty. Remember, Doherty is the Arsenal fan who signed for Arsenal. And when the Arsenal fan who signed for Tottenham, and when he signed for Tottenham, they did that crazy video of him with all those old tweets that he'd put out, saying he hopes Arsenal beat Tottenham and blah, blah, blah. I think most games you just say, I hope Arsenal win. But tonight is one of those games where you're like, come on. I want to see a good performance alongside the victory, you know? I'm not just accepting a victory. Arsenal in possession. Is that a foul on Martinelli? I think he's given it. Doherty has fouled him there. Foul by him. Hello from St. Martin. Big up yourself, Sam. Imagine Arsenal lost this game. Yeah, there'd be no Arsenal therapy on Monday. It would be beyond that. I think he's elbowed Martinelli in the face. Trossard on the bench. I want to see a victory and a Gyokeres goal. He needs to. The thing is, Gyokeres won't get 90 minutes. Oh, I get it now. This is the former Luton coach, which is why someone asked if Wilshere is the new coach. Okay, yeah, Edwards was the Luton coach when they were in the Premier League. Obviously, they got back-to-back relegations and he left. I think they're in League One now with Jack Wilshere, you know. Here's Zubimendi, 30 yards out. I've said it before, people. When you play against teams like this, you've got to find different ways of... Sometimes you've got to shoot. That's a good ball. Down the sides, it's crossed in, it's flicked on, cleared away. Has he kept that in? No, corner to Arsenal. Corner to the Gunners. Big up everyone locked in. Big up Kevin, who said big up yourself. Big up to your new clip. And big up the community from Bermuda. Derek said, Derek Gordon says, just left Middlesbrough. It's a bit crazy, right? Because he left Middlesbrough, who are near the top of the championship. They're second in the championship. So they've got a very good chance of getting promotion. And he's gone to Wolves, who are almost definitely getting relegated. So a lot of people criticised him for it. But he's a boyhood Wolves fan, so I think he felt he had to go to his boyhood club. Plus, they doubled his wages as well. So he might think Middlesbrough are not guaranteed to get promoted, where Wolves, even if they get relegated, he might think he's got a great opportunity of promotion. But they're definitely getting relegated. He knows that. Big up Tom Williams. Curtis, how are you? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Saka whips into the back post, headed over by Timber. Headed over. I can already see and tell what type of game this is going to be. Yeah, Rob Edwards played for Wolves, so he loves the club. I understand it. Do you know what? I got a few friends at the game tonight. They're saying the atmosphere is not very good, but it's not going to be that good, is it? Against Wolves. Do you think Villa can challenge for the title? Nah, I don't think they can maintain it. But they're doing well, and Unai is a very good manager. But I don't think they can stay in the title. Lara's my favourite, so Lara or Tendulkar. I'm going to pick Lara, but Tendulkar's unreal, man. Timber's still taking headers off Gyokeres. Yeah, who's behind him. He needs to shout at him, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Curtis in the community. I'm actually worried about this game. As games we are expected to win, we don't. Forget Arsenal therapy, Arsenal emergency surgery. If we don't win this game, I'll be live tonight at like midnight. We'll do it tonight, but we'll win. We'll win. I've got no doubt. Saka getting fouled. Why is the linesman 5 yards away from him not giving that free kick? What are you waiting for the referee for? Another free kick to Arsenal. I've got a feeling this is going to be one of these games of just set pieces. We're just going to whip loads of crosses in. There's not a lot of space, and we just keep getting corners and free kicks. If we lose, I'm out for a month. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. No, we'll win. We need Gyokeres to score. 2-1 now, man. I'd be fuming if we can. I wouldn't even be happy if we won 2-1. Here's the free kick. Declan Rice. The players are on the move. His free kicks haven't been that good. Keep getting cleared at the first defender. What is that from Ben White? Gives it away. Luckily, we've got bodies back, but Wolves on the attack. Ooh, he should have played that ball. He should have played that. This game's... How do Wolves look better against us at the Emirates than they did against Man United at home? They look quite comfortable against us. Hwang is actually a decent player as well, and that Strand Larsen's not terrible. Has Barcola got great numbers yet? To be fair, I don't watch him enough, but when I have watched him, thoughts on Potsy questioning Gyokeres? Everybody should be questioning it. You know, even I'm questioning it as much as I'm defending him. I'm not oblivious. Everybody should be saying, why is that signing not working at the moment? And then we have to figure out the answer, and Arteta's job is to see if he can get that answer and that solution. That's his job. Do your job. Eze overhits the pass, looking for Saka. Well overhits the pass. I'm already falling asleep. I'm telling you, man. I got the nice hoodie on here. It's nice and soft. The heating's on. This chair, man, it goes back. You know what I mean? If this carries on, I'll be back here sleeping. Because, boy, 10 minutes in, you know what I mean? Man's saying, the atmosphere is terrible. I said, it's Wolves at home. The fans aren't going to be very hyped, and the Wolves fans are not going to be noisy, are they? Well, what do you expect, bro? It ain't the North London derby. You ain't going to Wolves at home thinking the atmosphere is going to be electric. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be. But I get it. You're expecting goals. He's chosen this game because he probably thinks we're going to score about 5 if we only score 1 or 2. A big up break, limit Schooner TV on my night shift at work, watching the game at my desk. Please, Arsenal, do not put me to sleep. Yeah, not great so far, but early. Here's Saka. One thing I've said about Arsenal multiple times is something that hurts us is we do not move the ball quickly. Yeah, we're not far away from biscuit talk. We don't move the ball quickly. If you remember, like, I don't know, Pep's teams over the years, Klopp's team at Liverpool, they deal with low blocks. Here's Ben White. It's a poor cross. Poor touching Capia. It goes all the way back to halfway line. When you're playing against a low block, you got to move the ball quickly. Drag them from side to side, then bang. Maybe a through ball, maybe a cross, catch them out. When you play slowly, even if it's a poor team, they're going to find it easier. And that's the problem. Gyokeres is slipping over. You ain't making it easy for me here, are you? You know what I mean? I've spent all week capping. Remember 23-24, we would wrap up games by 20 minutes. Even 22-23. These games would be over. Eze, that's nice. Ben White whips it in. The cross is blocked. Eze catches him in the head. Ref, don't book him. He didn't mean to do it, man. He didn't mean to do it, man. How's Eze doing? He just kicked someone in the face. All right, there's going to be a break here. Gomez is down. Luckily, the referee's not trying to hype that up, you know, because I'm surprised they're not doing a VAR check on that. Curtis, your take on now, people say sports loses its identity as entertainment, more become like professional business. Your take on modern sports? Football. I don't like football for me. I don't know if money has changed football or coaching. I feel like coaching has changed football. I think when we watched football back in the day, football was about manage your team, but allow individuals freedom. What was so beautiful about football was when Ronaldinho or Zidane, or it doesn't even have to be a player of that level, even a Ben Arthur or a Tarap, charisma, when they got the ball, you felt like they were doing things that coaches couldn't teach them. That's what it felt like. It felt like they're doing things that a coach is just like, I can't teach you that. It's too good. When I watch football nowadays, it's like a manager's got a PlayStation pad in his hand and he wants to control everything a player does. I don't see freedom. I don't see skill. I don't see nutmegs. I don't see step overs. How many exciting players are there in the world right now? Lamine Yamal, Doué, like there's a few, but there's not many. There's not many. They're all very similar. All footballers play similar way now. Touch, pass, keep the ball, don't take a risk, keep it. I think it's the coaching. I don't necessarily think it's the money. I think the managers now are too involved in the game, too dominant. I don't want to know about the set piece coach. I don't care who the set piece coach is. You're paid to do your job. I don't want the cameraman zooming in at you. You're a set piece coach. You're not that important. No disrespect. And that's the problem for me nowadays. Overcoached players, lack of individual quality. And I think that's why the game is generally more boring. I looked at the Premier League at the start of this season. I thought, Gyokeres and Eze to Arsenal. Man United had Mbuemo Cunha. Tottenham had Mawani and Javi Simmons. Chelsea had Pedro. Esteval turned up. Liverpool had Isak Verts. I'm thinking, the Prem's going to be mad this season. Everyone's added exciting, attacking players to their team. The Prem's going to be unreal. The Prem's trash this season. Prem's rubbish. If we win the Prem, I don't care how bad the Prem is. Give me that Prem title. Prem's garbage this season. Garbage. Absolutely rubbish. It's one of the worst Prems I've ever seen in terms of football and style and entertainment. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I was looking the other week, left wingers in the Prem 6 or 7 years ago. You'd have been talking about Alexis Sanchez. Oh, header. Oh, wide by Rice. 6 years ago, you'd be saying Alexis Sanchez, Son, Rashford, Sterling when he was balling, Zaha, all these wingers that were balling out. I'm looking at left wingers now going, yeah, we've got Trossard. Man City have got Doku, who's not bad, but end product's not great. Liverpool have got Gakpo, who I don't rate. They had Sadio Mane as well. Everything seems to be dropping the levels. And it's crazy. Oh my days, Timber. What kind of a tackle is that? I tell you what, we're lucky they didn't do a check on that Eze high foot, you know. Gyokeres, he should have jumped, shouldn't he? Darren said, Curtis, my girlfriend's son asked who I listen to whilst watching football as you get so loud. He now watches you on YouTube with his girlfriend. Big up Darren Sylvester and the family, locked in. I know I get loud on here sometimes. It's Arsenal. It's the Arsenal effect. It's Wolves. I'm going to try not to get too loud today. Although if we concede, wow. And it's a free kick to Wolves. Headed across and cleared away. We're 17 minutes into this game, and this game is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful so far. But Pedri or Odegaard, listen, you're a Barcelona fan, but you tune into this channel a lot, and you know I'm a fan of football, and I'm not biased. Yeah, that's a question you don't even need to ask. What a ball, Ben White. What a challenge that is. It goes out for a corner. Don't even compare Pedri to Odegaard. Compare Gavi to Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? You don't even need to ask that question. Come back with another player. You didn't even need to go that high. Go further down the list. Get Gavi or someone. You know what I mean? You didn't need to start so high. Start with Dani Olmo or something. I love Pedri. Pedri reminds me of Fabregas. Doesn't score as much as Fabregas, but just the way he is on the ball. Lovely player to watch, man. I'm going Nou Camp this season. I want to see that stadium, the new one. I went to the old one. I want to see it, but it's not fully done up yet. They've still got scaffolding outside. Once it's properly finished, I'll go and have a look. Big up, man. Somebody just asked comment. RSPB Gaming, Kurt's just found out I'm going to be an uncle again. Big up yourself. More life, you know. More life. More blessings. K-Swiss trainers? No, I don't think so, mate. I haven't heard about K-Swiss for about 15 years. Are they still about, K-Swiss? By the way, people, we're stinking out the place against Wolves. I know we're only 19 minutes into the game, but I don't like what I'm seeing at the moment. This is top of the league against bottom of the league. It looks like two teams similar to each other. And Cape and Mosquera are happy to be on the bench. Both of them can be starters for a lot of teams. I need killer midfielder and left winger. Agreed. I'm very pleased with Trossard's form this season, but I still want an upgrade, you know. I did have the G-Unit Reeboks. I did. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Yamal would destroy Wolves by himself. He'd take on 3 of them. He'd take on 3 of them. He does most of the time anyway. I did have G-Unit Reeboks. I didn't even really like Reebok as a brand, but the G-Units. I had the white pair in the summer. Baggy jeans. White T-shirt about 3 sizes too big. Do-rag. I thought I was in G-Unit. I can't lie. You know what I mean? Mum's like, yo, you're only a medium in a T-shirt. Nah, run that double XL, man. Run that double XL. I want that to look like a bed sheet when I'm wearing it. You know what I mean? I thought I was from Queens. 4-1 Gyokeres brace. Philly, I mean, the way we've started the game, I can't lie. Don't know about that. But hopefully. DM said, me again, let's watch the Glock 9 service. Let's have a look. G Togger, is that Tagger? Why isn't the loss to Villa on the last 5? I actually forgot to put it on. But yeah, I don't want to put it on. Unreasonable. Would you say your playing style was like Havertz? Everything the opposite of Havertz, actually. Now, Havertz ain't a terrible player. He's not a great goal scorer. Saka hasn't got past his man once. Wow, this game's boring. We do generally start games slow. I think once we get the 1, we'll get going. Did you wear Vapors or Tiempo? So I started in Vapors. As I became more of like a different kind of player, I went to Tiempos. But I love the Vapors. The Henri ones. Oh. I had the Thierry Henry ones. Then I got the chrome ones that R9 used to wear. I was rapid in them. Oh my days, this game's bad. No wonder my friend's messaging me complaining. I got him a link for a ticket and he's moaning at me. He's actually moaning at me. I got him a cheap ticket. Brother messaged me, yo, I never get to watch Arsenal, man. Can you get me tickets? I said, actually, yeah, I can get you 2 tickets. But it's Wolves. Yeah, that's cool, man. It'll be loads of goals. First time I've been to the Emirates. And the man's messaging me after 5 minutes saying, Yo, man, the atmosphere's rubbish. I thought the Emirates was good atmosphere. I'm like, okay, but it is Wolves, relax. And then now he's messaging me going, yo, we're so boring when you're at the stadium. Brother, put your phone down and enjoy the experience. No refunds. I said, bro, stop messaging me. Enjoy the game. I'm sure we'll score goals as the game goes on. And like at least experience it and then message me afterwards and say, bro, the atmosphere was bad. The game was rubbish. Don't do it after 23 minutes, bro. There's 90 minutes in the game. Why was me said it's not looking good, bruv? Be patient, man. Farhan, sell both. Oh, Martinelli and Trossard sign Leao and Semenyo. I don't think they're going to spend that much bread, man. Them two would. The problem you got with players like that, they're going to want to. Oh, man, we are struggling here, by the way. Yeah, Mikel is fuming. I'm sure he was saying puta them, by the way. He's not happy, man. I'm not happy either, Mikel. People, can you understand why I don't go to games? This is why I don't go to games, you know. Real talk. Imagine, what, a week and a half before Christmas. It's freezing. It's Saturday night. Loads of traffic. Trains are packed. The roads are packed. Cold. Do you want to go and watch Arsenal Wolves? I'm good, bro. I'll stay in my yard, put the heating on, do a watch along. Link up with the community. Not interested. I haven't been to one game this season. Not one game. Keep that away from me. Give me a call, Champions League quarter-final or something, then I might go. I'm cool. I'll stay in my yard all season. I'll see you on tour. Look, we're giving the ball away. I can't believe it. He's going to end up dragging players at half-time the way this game's going. FF said, I'm normally patient this season, but our football tonight is robotic. Like Arteta's press conferences, so dry against a dead team. Yeah? It's like watching paint dry. Paint watchers Arsenal play football. I've triple captained Gyokeres in FPL, I'm praying. Do you know what, people? I had an absolute FPL stinker. 5 transfers for free, and I went on there too late. I couldn't believe it. Come on, Saka, cook him. Yep, he's cooked. Pulled it back. No, it's cleared. Throwing. Aye, aye, aye. Woo. Yeah, the camera's off. Big up Gunarican TV. Make sure you go and follow him. Gunarican, what you at now? Subscribers-wise, what are you at? Tell us the numbers, man. We got over 5,200. Used all 5. I went on my phone. I forgot what time it was. I went on. I was like, I've missed the deadline to make the changes. 5 free transfers. We really miss Odegaard. No, we don't. But then he couldn't do any worse than this. Long throw, flicked on. Comes out to Zubi. It's cleared. Wolves are on the break. Wolves are one-on-one with a goalkeeper. Timber better recover. Wolves are one-on-one. Saved by David Raya. Oh, my days. The way I was about to just crash out, you wouldn't believe, guys. What kind of defending is that? Look at Zubamendi. He couldn't catch him. He's lucky that Timber was there. Hwang, one-on-one with a goalkeeper. Oh, my. I was about to let this laptop go out the window. Oh, my days. This is crazy. We're going to need red stripe. Make it a 6-pack. I just love shouting out now. You know, like, I feel like, you know, in Tom and Jerry, used to have the black woman in Tom and Jerry, but you only ever saw her legs. We never saw what she looked like. We just heard the Thomas, Thomas. You know what I mean? Stop chasing that damn mouse, Thomas. You know what I mean? I'm just shouting to someone who's not even there. Bring me some red stripe. Wolves have had the best chance of the game. Unbelievable. Hwang. He hit that so bad. I don't know why he side-footed it. Saka, just cook him, please. Eze, mate, what is that? Why was that guy so free from that far out? Here's Timber. Chips it in. Goalkeeper collects it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. Lewis Skelly coming on. Who's coming off? That means there's an injury. Oh my, they keep zooming in on Ben White. I reckon Ben White's coming off. By the way, Nkapie's playing left back. Saliba's playing centre back with come on, Gyokeres. Whips it in on, and they're saying he elbowed him in the face as well. People's elbow, the Rock. Oh my days, this is bad. Great ball down the line. Get off me. See, here, I want Gyokeres to try and cut inside and score. Please don't send him off. Ah, man, he don't do anything to him. I think Ben White's injured. Yeah, Ben White down injured. There we go. In the red zone, shouldn't have played. Said it before the game. Said it before the game. Is it here where he's running? Look, gun. Oh, he's done. He's done his. What's it? He's done his hamstring, Mikel. Woo! This guy cripples everyone. Another one. DJ Khaled. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Hammy, gone. What did I say at the start of the game? Play Lewis Skelly, put Timber at right back, don't play Ben White. Done his hamstring. Done his hamstring. But don't worry, guys. Trust the process, guys. We will evolve, guys. We will evolve. Ben White's done his hamstring. Ah, here we go. Another injury, yeah? We knew he shouldn't have played. He's been out for months. You've played him every game. Should have played Skelly and benched him. I said it at the start of the game. Anyway, but you'll blame the schedule. Crazy work, man. Ben Light, yeah, you're not wrong. Bring Tomiyasu back. Wow. Skelly's coming on. Fine, I'm glad Michael Oliver's not the ref. MJ, I've seen man comparing this team to United 08. Nah, not me. That's crazy. Dark Phoenix, even as a Villa fan, I love your channel. Up the Villa. Mohammed said, oh, Mohammed, gifted Mohammed, bro. I know you usually gift them 20 for the win. You know what I'm saying? You might have to get a refund the way this game's going. Big up Mohammed, man. Always supporting the channel. Big up the 20 new members. And, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. At least we're not losing. I predicted 4-0. We should be 1-0 down. Now Timber's got to play every game. Ben White shouldn't have played. Ben White shouldn't have played. And I'm not being clever after the event. I said it before the game. We looked at the back four. I said, Timber at left back, Ben White. Ben White played midweek and last weekend. Skelly's hardly played. That was his first game in ages. Skelly should have been at left back, Timber at right back. Why was Ben White playing? He's been injured for ages. They look better than us. Look, we're scrambling. Skelly does well. Are we going to counter? Have we ever counter-attacked in our life? Martinelli, please. Do something. Rice. Corner. Oh, man. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Mr. Loverman. Chaba. Champion lover. Look at the state of our counter-attacks. Overhits the pass. Lord, man, what are we watching? My eyes are burning, and it ain't just from the chlorine from swimming. The most snappy strings in the league, guys. I told you. You have to sacrifice something to play for Arteta. Either the ankle, hit it, Saka, man. What kind of shot is that? Don't worry. Just a matter of days, guys. Just a matter of days. We'll see you in 2 months, Ben White. Big up left-footed volley. We need more quality. Time to re-sign Kim Kallstrom and Cole Jenkinson. The famous Kim Kallstrom signed with a broken back. Big up Garrett. Mohammed, confidence. Maybe we score. I reckon we can nick it 1-0. Mohammed, you legend, says Farhan. Mohammed always support. Big up everyone locked in. 5.5K. watching this stink fest. 0-0 against bottom of the league. Rice whips it in. Oh, my days. Martinelli, 6 yards out, heads it wide. Yeah, you better put your hands on your head, Arteta. Nobody should be surprised. Look at him, unmarked. No one marking him. He clears it. He clears it. He's playing a 1-2 with the guy taking the corner. Bring the Sambuca as well. It's going to be a long night. Oh, dear. Mikel's chewing his nails. He's like, what is that? We knew he should have signed a left winger, man. Let's be real. We've got a lot of players in this team that are purple patch players. You get a few good games. You go, oh, actually, maybe we'll get 22, 23 Martinelli back. He looks Brazilian again. No, Amazon rainforest. At this rate, Raya will have to play outfield, bro. They put Kepa in goal. 1-2 with the crowd. Just give me half time. Just give me half time. Real talk. So now Nkapie's gone from left back to centre back. Saliba's at centre back. Timber's at right back. Crazy. Genuinely, watch the stream back if you don't believe me. I said at the start of the game, Ben White should have been rested. Yep, Gary Martin from Stevenage is back. Wolves on the attack. Oh my days, his cross is blocked. Can we counter-attack? I'd just be happy if Gyokeres has a shot, even if he puts it in the River Thames. Good run by Lewis Skelly. Finds Rice. Oh, and we slowed down. It's crazy work, this. Aye. We create nothing. A few high crosses. I've never seen a through ball in this team. Nobody presses triangle. Everyone just crosses it. We might as well just sign giraffes and put them up front. The high cross. The Mighty Wolves, I might have to zoom in on their badge. I've done them dirty. Put the small badge because they're babies and we're big Arsenal. I might have to zoom in on the Wolf. I thought they were pups. They look better than us. Another game, another injury. Just make sure we win and keep it moving. 0 shots on target. Yeah, we're dominating. Big C moving like Marcus Houston. Yeah, I know about... I'm old school, you know, MJ. I don't need to Google. Odegaard masterclass. He'd probably come on at half time, won't he? You can see it. Eze will never play for us again. Yeah, Skelly on the overlap. Never gave him the ball back. Our attack is non-existent today. Come on, move the ball quicker. Skelly looking for Zubamendi and cleared. Wow, this is bad. Wolves actually look comfortable. What kind of football is this? It's bad football. That's what we call this. It's bad football. FF, I think Odegaard is poor. He actually does more than a moment says. This is the game he's supposed to shine. Yeah, no, man, it don't. As a creative player, you've got to get on the ball and make things happen. He's on the ball now. Come on. Find Saka. Crossed in. Oh, my days. Great ball. Wow. It goes wide, Martinelli. It's a corner. See, that is a great move. Was Saka on? I think he was. Gyokeres, man. Get across that, man. You have got to... When somebody puts a ball in like that, your striker's meant to be getting on the end of it. That is an incredible ball. It's just like the Declan Rice ball last week. Here's a corner. Rice whips it in. That's a great ball. Goalkeeper heads it up, punches it away. Volleyed wide by Martinelli. What is going on here, man? Our attack is meaty. Gary Martin, left wing. And Brock Lesnar up top. Put the damn chance away, man. Drilled it across the box. Side foot. 6 yards out. Get on the end of it. Do you know what? In the summer, I said sell Trossard, keep Martinelli. Flip that and go the other way. Get rid of Martinelli. Trossard the backup and buy a new left winger. 180 bags a week, Martinelli. Do me a favour. Luis Diaz was on 55 grand at Liverpool. Look at what are we doing here? We got to stop paying players wages that they haven't earned. Absolute madness. This first half has been an absolute disgrace. Martin Fowler. Real talk, fruit and veg. EastEnders. Garbage. How are we this bad? We just, our attack, it doesn't work. They're not all bad players, though. Let me just say that. It has to be more than the individual. It's got to be the system. Are you telling me that all these players are not good? They can't be. This half has been a disgrace. Ion said we are genuinely the worst team to watch in the Prem. Space Jam Gyokeres actually looks a level below. Portuguese league makes sense. Why was me? We need Jesus people or Jesus. Paul said, do you get the feeling it's going to be one of them nights? If it is, I'll be live at 12 p.m. Emergency surgery. I'm stressed as F, says Farhan. We've got to win. Long throw. This is horrible to watch, though. Flicked on. Wolves clear it. Wolves don't look very... It's not like they're hanging on. It's just kind of like, yeah, Arsenal attack him. We'll deal with it. We'll clear it. And then they even hit us on the break every now and then. Here's Zubimendi. These creative players have to take more responsibility as well. You've got to create chances against teams like this. They're naturally going to go 11 players in front of the ball. Zubimendi overhits the pass, goal kick. Wow, wow, wow. What am I watching? What am I watching? Genuinely. This is awful. Man United beat these 4-1 away from home. United, you know. We're top of the league. And we should be a goal down. Let me be real. They've had a one-on-one. We haven't had a one-on-one. And we've had an injury. These men better fix up. Arteta might have to drag people at half-time again. Oh, what are you... Oh, he's got away with that. Eze, come on, man. Stop with this casual nature. Move the ball. Timber. Gyokeres, I can't lie, man. Your fingerprints are on the weapon. What a 45 minutes of football. What a 45 minutes of football. We're actually better against better teams, but then I say that, we drew to Chelsea. This is crazy. I want to look at Wolves' results. I know obviously they lose all the time, but have teams actually like battered them? Or have they been like, do they just put a low block up all the time? Surely they've been battered a few times. Wolves' recent results. 4-1 to Man U, lost 1-0 to Forest, 1-0 to Villa, 2-0 to Palace, 3-0 to Chelsea, 3-0 to Fulham, 3-2 Burnley, 2-0 Sunderland, 1-1 with Tottenham. There's no excuses anyway. I'm not hearing none of it. Timber gets to the byline, whips it in, terrible cross, and the goalkeeper collects it. The standards are absolutely on the floor. We can't even cross the ball. We're awful. Is it Are you winding me up? So we haven't had a shot on target. We haven't had a shot on target. Oh my days. They've had a shot on target and we haven't. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on, Eze, are you going to wake up? Cross ain't great. It's cleared. Skelly. Martinelli, please lift your head up. Do something. Poor cross. Every time we cross the ball, it gets headed away at the near post. Oh, dear. This is woeful. If I was like Josh, I'd be saying, bro, $1 billion to play football like this. You better do something. The game is evenly matched. The collective is a problem. I don't care what anyone says. Our attack is not working collectively. Just get the ball out wide and cross it. And then when it gets cleared, you get a corner. Oh, my days. You seeing that first touch at Martinelli? Andy slipped over. These men are trolling us, honestly. They're trolling us. All the way back to David Raya. Wow. What is your defense of your client? No further questions, Your Honor. We need to adjourn. I need a short break. This is a joke. You're a bit harsh for playing with 10 men. Nah. Bring Wenger back or get Emery. Oh, my days. Saka, anyway. Take him on. Can we do something else rather than just crossing the ball high in the air? When are we going to realise we're not that good at winning headers from high crosses? What's the point? Cleared for a throw-in. Then we'll do a long throw. Then they'll head it away. Then we'll get it again. Get it out wide. Cross it in the air. They'll head it away. It's boring. Declan Rice comes over. Dry the ball on your shirt. Launch it in there as far as you can. They'll head it away. It's, come on, do me a favour. Do something else. Stop putting high crosses in. They've took the throw-in short. Eze, come on, wake up. Yeah, a bit of footwork. Where's the movement? Who's he meant to pass to? Rice. What is that, Deckers? Declan Couscous. This is dreadful. What are we doing? It's like Stoke City under Pulis. Where's the flair in this team? Can nobody run past somebody? Play a through ball, play a 1-2. These men are playing walking football. Look at the movement. There's no movement. Look at our team. We're statues on the pitch. Oh, my days. Martinelli's fouled. Free kick. We'll cross it in. He'll get headed away. Oh, I can't wait for the half-time whistle. Oh, look, now Jova's standing up. Mate, we don't score set pieces without Gabriel, mate. There's no point. Just sit down. Odegaard and Marino, come on. He's like, right, I gave Eze and Gyokeres a chance. Let me bring my boys on now. Free kick, Declan Rice. This game's been... Yok and Amorim, two crooks stealing a living, said MJ. Trossard has been the man this year, says Philly. Man City can be top of the table by tomorrow, says Farhan. Jesus Cam says Schmitike. Free kick whipped in, headed away. Who knew? And headed away again. Eze heads it in, headed away again. Scooped up in the air, headed away again. It's a comedy act. We're a comedy club. We're struggling against bottom of the league. Look, they're on the attack. Bodies forward. Wolves whipped in, he slipped. He could be in. What a block. Wolves again. Wolves again. We cleared it, Declan Rice. Oh, my days, please. I thought I had cane rows then. I went to grab my hair. Now we've got a head injury. Please. I actually went to grab my own hair then and forgot that I'd had my hair cut. Stay calm. Woosa, woosa. Bad Boys 2. Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry. Woosa, woosa, woosa. Don't let them do it to you. You know what I mean? You've had a haircut. You can't afford to get stressed. You know what I mean? Just stay calm. It's Arsenal. It's Wolves at home, man. What is this? Saka's injured. They nearly scored. We're scrambling it away. Right, at least Saka's up off the floor anyway. Oh, my days. Put Jesus Cam. Won't be surprised if Arsenal, 50% of the fans left the stadium at half-time. They might as well go and do some Christmas shopping. Gyokeres doesn't suit Arteta's tactics. Who does suit his tactics? Niall Quinn? Jan Koller? Who suits them? Thank God Arteta didn't rotate. We would be in the trenches. Big up forever a gunner. Martinelli, mate. Oh, my days. You are having a stinker. Thermal Curtis, our client, Gyokeres, isn't paying us enough. No, I need a pay rise. Like, I'm being real. I don't want to keep seeing Declan Rice drying the ball. Seriously, man. What is going on here? Have we won any of the headers from these long throws? Declan Rice, 105 mil to launch a long throw. Oh, yeah, they've cleared it. Just blow the whistle, ref. Look, Zubimendi, oh, to be fair, he won the header. Put us out of our misery. Look at the state of us. We're a shambles. We're a shambles. I can't wait. Blow the whistle. I don't want no more of this. Half-time whistle go. Sort it out, Mikel. 15 million for this garbage. Wasting my Saturday night. What kind of a half was that? Our style of play is awful. What a poor half. Wow. That is shambolic. Stop the timer as well. You're just wasting our time, Arsenal. It's Saturday night, Christmas in a week and a half. People got things to do. People are going out tonight. People want to watch movies. People want to watch the Diddy documentary on Netflix. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to keep me here till 10 o'clock to watch this garbage. I said it before and I say it again. If one or two players in the attack are not functioning, blame those individuals. If your whole attack looks awful and you know for a fact that some of these players are quality players, blame the manager, blame the system. It's as simple as that, people. We can't do revisionism here, by the way, and we can talk about individuals. I've got no problem because I can see a lot of Gyokeres conversation. We'll talk about it. No problem. Eze, you're strolling around. That ain't going to cut it, bro. This ain't Palace. Break a sweat. You're running around like you're in the warm-up. Saka, start taking people on. Stop cutting inside and whipping in a high cross. We ain't got a 6'7" striker in there who nods everything in. We're not even that good in the air. Martinelli, I don't know where you're from, but you ain't from Brazil. You ain't from Brazil. There's nothing Brazilian about how you're playing football. And Gyokeres, brother, I've defended you the whole week. He's playing like a bricklayer again. Like he's been on a building site all day mixing cement. The corner flags move more than him today. I don't know what to say. We can't attack. They just got to get... Do you know what? I said at the start of this game, there's certain games where you go, listen, man, you've just got to win. And there's certain games where you go, you've got to win and you've got to play well. I'm now sitting here at half-time going, I'll take a 2-0 win. I'll take a 1-0 win. That is a disgrace of a first half. What is going on, man? We're strolling around the pitch, people. We're strolling. The worst thing you can do when you're doing well in sport is believe your own hype. We're strolling around the pitch like, it's only Wolves, they're rubbish, we're way better than them. We've created nothing. We haven't had a shot on target. I'm always going to go back to Arteta, people. I know people will go, this player's playing rubbish, and I understand it. I do. And your arguments can be valid. But please tell me what the system is. What is the style of play? Explain it to me, somebody. I've watched football for decades. I don't understand what I'm watching. I don't know what the plan is. What's your plan? How do you think you're going to score? Declan Rice keeps putting the ball under his shirt and drying it off and launching a long throw, and we lose the header every time. Okay, what else? The set piece. The set pieces have been poor. I think I have slowed the chat. I'll slow it further. I'm fuming with that first half. That is a joke. I told you I had tickets, didn't go. Sold them to my friend. Take them. Take them on the cheap as well. And he's moaning at me. He's sending me messages from the ground going, the atmosphere's rubbish. The atmosphere's rubbish. He said, got to the ground okay. Atmosphere's rubbish. Then the next one was, can't believe how bad the football is to watch in person. And the third one, he said, everyone leaves their seat early to go and get food at half time. Why wouldn't you eat before getting to the ground? It's a good question, to be fair. If you ever ate food inside the Emirates, I don't know what the rush is, because I wouldn't be rushing to eat that. It's about £10 for a slice of pizza that tastes like cardboard. Oh, my days. I don't even know how to take that half. I don't even know. This is terrorism, said African Rice Bowl. This feels like punishment. I feel like I'm in detention. I've done something wrong. You will sit there for 45 minutes and you will watch Arsenal. No, please, anything but that. Ring my parents. Tell them how bad I've been. I can't watch Arteta's football, please. That's what it feels like. Gyokeres, no service excuses, died today. He's woeful. I mean, I'm running out of paperwork. Just take him down, Your Honour. There's nothing else I can say. It's getting to that point. Gyokeres wasting money if this is how we're going to use him. Gyokeres off, Zubi off, non, Nino on, Odegaard on. Who are you going to play up front then? Prince Brandon, who's your striker? Surely you'd put Jesus or Marino up top. I'd bring Trossard on. Get Trossard, Jesus, Odegaard for Martinelli, Gyokeres and Eze, said Rish. Need to see Marino, Odegaard and Trossard, said Midnight. Not going to lie, Casillas losing. This is a Glock. Casillas losing this. Glock is a super soaker, said Sal. Super soaker 500, man. They were the days. Water fights on the estate. The bottom looks so much better than the top. Ah, man. Window shopper settings in reverse. Smick said, no movement, 6 players standing still on the defensive line. What is going on? Big up Curtis. We don't move, bro. I said this so many times. We play the game too slow. Princess playing Martinelli a striker. Fair play. Try it. 0 shots on target against bottom of the league. If I speak, I'm in trouble, says Jamie. Woeful. Worst 45 of the season. Yock is so weak, it's pathetic. Can't beat a player, says Ryan. He's been poor again. The whole attack have, though. Curtis, you look tired, brother. You okay? Nah, do you know what, Sposh? Like I said, I went swimming this afternoon. And I don't know if any of you have been swimming. I don't know. That chlorine mashes up your eyes. I got all carried away. Oh, I've got short hair. So, usually you go swimming with cane rows. Try not to go underwater too much so your eyes don't get that much chlorine in. Today, I'm diving in. I'm doing all sorts. Now I'm paying the price. My eyes are burning. But I think it's the Arsenal football that's making my eyes burn more than the chlorine. This is punishment. Trossard and Eze, surgery at half time, said Persona. Yeah, Trossard might be needed. It's the Xhaka curse. The moment he left the club, we forgot how to play good, entertaining football, which is good to our eyes. Painful. I'm at the game. Glock walked in with a tool belt. Yo! Gyokeres had a tool belt on and a hammer. He didn't even have a shot. He's hardly touched the ball. We look clueless. I know a lot of people are going, this player, that player, this. My question is to everyone, don't you think as a collective attack, it's like we don't know how to attack? It's like we don't know how to attack. Who would you buy if you had 1 bill, 19 players, keep homegrown? Who would you buy if you had... Oh, 1 billion. 19 players. Keep home... I mean, I'm assuming he didn't mean 19 players. If I had 1 billion, though, I'm think he's saying. I mean, it depends who we could get in it, but I'd sign Leao because he's gettable. I'd sign a top midfielder with power. I'd probably go and sign Alvarez as well. I think we might need another striker. Let's be real. Curtis, our client Glock isn't paying it. Yep, you're right. We need overtime. How are we top of the table? I don't know, Avinab, because there's certain games you look at us and you go, how can this team be top of the Prem? Why is our attack Saka and cross the ball, says Ryan. Yeah, what else? I love half-time with Curtis. Best entertainment of the night. Might as well go sleep now, been up since 6. Big up Charlie Watkins, man. I'm sure we'll win the game, but we play with a mid-table club mindset, says Rish. Yep. We got to believe in ourselves. Martinelli is honestly so rubbish. Sell him, said AMSN. Farham with a super sticker. Big up. Bring on Trossard, send Captain Pillowfoot home, says Philly. Samir, that was disgusting. Half-time, I don't see a team look like winning. Mohammed, I swear that was one of the worst halves of football I've ever seen. I don't even know if it was that good. Curtis, it may be for closing arguments. Man's about to get a life sentence. Need a Johnny Cochran moment from you. I mean, they got OJ Simpson off, Kalen. Surely can we still get Gyokeres off? He might get dragged at half-time, though, playing like that. He might have told Marino and Odegaard and Trossard to warm up. Black Kid said, typical Arsenal playing bad against relegation teams like we expect to turn up and get 3 points without trying. Got to respect every team. Arteta is a terrorist. His bombs destroy all our strikers. Need Crouch, he said, come on, you Gunners. Samir, my man Gyokeres can't even keep the ball, let alone score. He looks like he won't score again. But please find Glock, find his rhythm. Please let Glock find his rhythm, says Brian. Member for 37 months. James said Eze has made his Arsenal career versus Spurs. York is ish. Matt said, how can you, Curtis, who witnessed here, he's still back, that number 3, Gyokeres. Man reeks the brown envelopes, was mad. Desperation, man. Young M.O. said, Saka cutting in, can't take on the Wolves left back. Gyokeres sumo wrestling the centre-back. Martinelli might as well not be playing. It's not pretty to watch, is it? Guna Gank, the manager, managed to make people turn on G14. Very quick as well. Hey, our fans, 6 years of proof and evidence blindly ignored. Noni and Marino saviours. Arteta has killed careers in our team. Now the fans he is bottling. Listen, this is my point overall. If you don't think Gyokeres is the one, fine. I don't want to keep arguing with you. But stop letting the manager get away with it, because you was all sitting here in 2021 or 22. Oh, Aubameyang's finished. You're his lawyer. Stop defending him. He's washed. He signed the contract. He's done. He went to Barcelona and won the league. He's still bagging goals at Marseille. So was that Aubameyang or was that Arteta? Now we're calling for players that have failed us in the past. Bring on Odegaard. All right, cool. Keep playing Odegaard. Keep playing Noni Madueke. Madueke couldn't get in the Chelsea team. So I get your point saying this player ain't good enough, that player ain't good enough. But you want players to come in that have failed previously. Look at the manager. There's no way that Eze, how have you watched Eze for years at Palace, balling out, and you're watching him at Arsenal and you're going, boy, he's inconsistent. He don't look that good. It's Arteta, man. Come on. He doesn't improve attacking players, to be honest, on a consistent basis. Willian, best season at Chelsea, comes to Arsenal, stinks out the place. Oba, Golden Boot winner. Arteta takes over, stinks out the place. Lacazette's numbers dropped. Jesus, the injuries. Havertz, the injuries. Saka, the injuries. Martinelli, the numbers dropped. There's a pattern here. We can't ignore it. It's facts. We don't attack well. Imagine losing friends over getting them tickets. Bro, I gave man a good price on the tickets. Tickets were this, yo, you know what? Hold them for that. It's a Saturday night, a lot of travelling. Hold them for that. Man's complaining at me. I can't believe it. I'm getting moaned at. Nah, listen, I get it. He's frustrated, but brother, Wait until the end of the game. Above and Beyond today, yeah, we read that one. Big up to Above and Beyond. Big up Callum with the super sticker. Missed my previous above. I've got it now, bro. Just give me time. There was about 30 super chats. You know, I had a funny feeling about tonight, says Callum. I hope not. Ryan said only Victor Wembanyama can succeed in this system. Ali said, ever notice we're dead on 8 p.m. kickoffs, making 2-point Wolves look decent regardless of our subs. Otherwise, we're lacking effort. Richard said, Curtis, mate, we need to pull Gyokeres. We are playing with 10 men. Feel like we have been had. Having now. By the way, you are my #1 channel in 2025 YouTube recap. Big up everyone. I got to at least be in your top 5. If I'm not, I'm disappointed. Callum said tonight we'll show who wants it and who doesn't. I'd pick Cole Palmer over Eze and Odegaard. Yeah, I hear that, Forever a Gunner. Smick said, I live in Sydney and I can see from here the biggest problem is shouting from the sideline. I hear you. Kevin, 4-3-3 only works for the perfect 11. We need to go back to 3 at the back. Zubamendi should come off. Bring on Odegaard. Don't look like we've made changes. Name one attacker Arteta has improved. I've been asking this question. People say Saka. He tore his hamstring. That's not improving him. Black Storm, 6 years, $1 billion spent, 1 FA Cup, and we play like Stoke. Luca, free the Arsenal, risk-averse mentality, killing us, member for 18 months. Benjamin with a super sticker, big up, bro. We're underway, second half. Wow, the whole of half-time reading super chats, man. A lot of people had a lot to say. Arteta is the problem. I don't care what anyone says, said NM. Oladipo, this is Ghost Steel. Do you realise you will be knocked off top spot if you don't beat Wolves? I can't even think about that. We have to beat Wolves. Our only method was against low blocks is big Gabby headers. And Don't Fudge said we are not winning the league. Right. We're all frustrated. We're all unhappy. We don't rate certain players. What we've got to do is get 3 points. By any means. It might not be pretty now. I was saying 4-0 and this, that, the other. I think that's out the window. No changes at halftime. People, get the likes up. 6,700 of you in the chat. Surely we're at 1,000 plus likes. That should be light work. 1,700 likes, you legends. Can we get 3,000 likes by the end of the game? No changes at halftime. Let's win the game and let's not talk much about this game afterwards. Just tick it off as another win. Thank you for your great support on this Saturday night. Big up the Twitch gang. Big up the whole C unit. You know what it is? Sometimes as a manager, you go in the changing room and you say, you lads better fix what you've just messed up. Rather than just saying, I'm going to take you and you off. Oh my days. What are we seeing here? Nkapie takes him out. He wouldn't have, no, he didn't give a foul. What is Zubby doing there? Wow, wow, wow. Big up Laser Gaming in the chat as well, man. Look at the state of that ball from Zubamendi. No, but by the way, you can't tell me he's better than Thomas Partey. I'm not having it. I'm not having that either. It's Saka. Do something different, mate. Why can't you drill the cross low? Why do we always have to put the cross high in the air? Crossed in and cleared. Put a drilled low cross in. Here's Timber. I'm not going to get mad. I can't. I just can't. Laser Gaming, yep, the GTA YouTuber is doing big things on YouTube, man. Big him up. He's always supporting as well. Let's just win the game. I turned up hoping for a top performance and loads of goals. I've given up on that. I just want to win. Get out of here. Don't talk about it. Hope Man City drop points against Palace. United spun this team. They did. They did. We struggle so much against low blocks. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Everything you don't want to do against a low block, we do it. Saka. That's better. Timber, drill it low. Oh, he tries to return it to Saka and loses it. Eze, come on, get going. You lot better start moving. Timber, again, the cross is so poor. Why do it? Can we only cross the ball? Is that the only method of scoring? I don't know. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've never seen a team just pass the ball out wide and cross it. I don't understand it. 19 crosses. We haven't had a shot on target. Trossard, Marino, Madueke, and Odegaard all warming up. Noni, I think, needs to come on. I'm not saying Saka needs to come off, by the way. You could put Saka on the left, but then Trossard probably come on. Yeah. Take out the fake scores, people. No fake scores. I reckon he'd have said to them, 15 minutes and I'm making changes. You better fix up. The fact that Wolves have had the best chance as well is crazy. They've had a one-on-one. It was such a bad finish. Gyokeres, mate, you're a mess. That there, I cannot defend that. There's nothing about that I can defend. You are a big guy, bro. How can you not pin a defender and hold the ball up? There's League 2 players that pin defenders and hold the ball. That's undefendable. In the courtroom, I'll just sit there and say, I've got nothing to say, Your Honour. Take him, handcuff him and take him away. That's undefendable. Pinning the defender, ball comes up to you. You're literally falling over. Can't defend that. Can't defend that. I'm sorry. I will defend him, but I can't defend that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, Nwaneri, mate. Why is Nwaneri not warming up? Do players actually want to win the league? Because it sure doesn't look like. I think they probably do. Maybe they're not capable of it. To win a league title, you've got to have ideas, different styles. You know, I think about City under Pep, because they're the most recent team that have won multiple leagues. You'd see Mahrez cut inside, Ben one in the top corner. You'd see a cross get put in, Haaland heads it in. You see a through ball for Haaland. He scores the one-on-one. You might see Rodri score a long-range shot or a De Bruyne long-range shot. You know, you might see Mahrez, Kyle Walker's on the overlap. He drills it across low and someone taps it in, Gundogan. You could, like, just saying that, you can picture all those situations happening when you watch that Man City team play. When you think about Arsenal scoring goals, I don't think about those situations. When do Arsenal just drill a ball across the box and someone taps it in? Or when does somebody shoot from 25 yards out? When do we play a 1-2 and get the ball back? It's, let's get the ball out to Saka. He'll cut inside, he'll whip it in, and then the header will get cleared away. Or Declan Rice will whip a corner in. Or we'll do a long throw. Like, come on, what are we doing? I'm certain you hate Saka. I don't hate Saka, but I think for a guy that is considered our best player in attack, he's got to do a lot more. Tuchel said Saka's main quality is decision-making. I think he looks better in an England shirt, to be honest, when he plays. Someone who definitely ain't decision-making is Martinelli. Look at the state of that. He's asking for a corner. You've kicked the ball out of play, mate. How is that a corner? What's he asking for? What is he pointing at? Desperation, mate. We play like when your coach said 10 passes before you could shoot. That's actually bang on. We need signings in January. Wow. We spent 265 in the summer. And we need the January transfer window. This attack. Yeah, tell him, man, hybrids. No one, Saka gets more praise than probably anyone in our attack for what he's done over the years. It's the collective. Create something, please. Do something other than a high cross. Look, high cross, flicked away, corner. Declan Rice, high cross, headed away. Wow. If somebody offers you free tickets to Arsenal, turn them down. Say no. Say, why? They're free. Say, they're too expensive. No, they're free. Say, yeah, I don't care. I've still got to get there. I don't want them. Maybe Champions League quarter-final or something, but not at this stage. You say no to them. And there's the corner. And it doesn't even beat the first defender. Even the corners have gone. Nikola Shova don't even stand up no more. Heard these tins of paint that have come to watch us play this second half, said Space Jam. Ricky Proctor, Arteta needs to go if we don't win the Premier Champions League, but Gyokeres is bad. His first touch, finishing, passing, and not it. Can't blame Arteta for that. Well, that hold-up play is indefendable. I think Trossard's coming on. Rice whips it in. It's deeper. The goalkeeper punches it away. Saka, Skelly, don't want to hit it with his right. What are you doing? Use your weaker foot, man. He had a clear shot on his right foot. Didn't back himself. Is Gyokeres going to have a shot? Get up, Eze, man. Get up! Yep, the cavalry. Trossard, Odegaard, Marino. That's going to be Martinelli, Eze, and here's Saka, overruns it. And now he's down hurt. Oh, now they're both injured. What are we watching here? That's going to be Gyokeres, Eze, Martinelli off. Wow. Wow, what are we watching? The low block, man. These men can't Google Translate the low block. They don't know how to figure it out. You know what we should do here, though? I'll be honest with you, and you might say I'm capping. Change the formation, bro. 4-3-3 is boring. Saka gets isolated. The left winger's isolated. The strike. Play 4-4-2. Wolves aren't attacking, bro. Do something different. It's just going to be typical Trossard for Martinelli, Marino for Gyokeres, Odegaard for Eze. Do you need Zubimendi and Rice against Wolves? Take Zubimendi off. Play Rice as a lone 6. Play Odegaard and Eze. You need a goal. You need creativity. Don't just do the same old typical substitutions. Yeah, go 3-4, but do something different, bro. Wolves aren't attacking. They're camped in their own half. Do you need 2 6ers? Play Rice as a lone 6. Put 2 creative midfielders on there. Here's Martinelli. Ripped him apart. Roll it. He's put it wide. That's the first decent run he's done there. Too quick for Matt Doherty. Tries to open his body up. Puts it wide. Decent run. That's the best thing he's done all game. He's got space to run into. He's too quick for him. Aye. It's kind of not a great shot, but not a cross either. He never got his foot around it. It's unlucky. He's about to come off probably as well. Starts it too far wide. Tries the Thierry Henry finish. I tell you what, man. This has been a bad week for Gyokeres. That 45 at Villa. That 60 at Bruges. And now this. Eze off for Odegaard. Martinelli off. Aye. Marino will obviously be for Gyokeres. Is it number 9? No, it's not. Finally, he's yes! Hallelujah! Zubimendi off, Marino on. We called it. Zubi's been awful today, by the way. Don't let him get away quietly. Just because he's had a few good games earlier in the season. That guy is not better than Thomas Partey. Yeah, let's have that conversation as well. If Partey didn't have a court case on his head, he's better than this guy. But we'll talk about that another day. 1 bill spent and the worst team to watch in Europe, says Aryan. Saka the only one looking like making something happen, said Arsenal Edits. At this point, Lukaku at Chelsea was better, yeah? Look at that GBH he gave Pablo Mari that day. I've never seen Gyokeres do that. The thing is, I think Marino's gone attacking midfield with Odegaard. So I think Rice lone 6, Odegaard and Marino attacking mid. Trossard, Gyokeres, Saka. If you can't get some chance creation... Do you know what I can't believe? It's 0-0. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, we're going to win the game. Yo, it's 0-0. There's 32 minutes to go. We are not winning at the moment. Aye! Naughty challenge that on Skelly by Hwang. Catches him there. Quite heavy. What's the odds on Arsenal winning? I wonder if the odds have changed. Free kick to Arsenal. Eze dragged. I don't think Eze is going to start for Arsenal for a while. I'll be real. I think he's going to be out the team for a little bit. Yellow card for Hwang. Jesus will come on for Gyokeres, I reckon, in the next like 15 minutes. That'll be the next change. Little break in play here, people. Are they going to check it? Was his studs up? Oh, that's a naughty tackle. The studs are up. We're looking for a red card. We need a red card, people. It's the only way we can beat Wolves. They're doing a VAR check for a potential red. Fane said he's not going to scream and shout. I thought we'd be 4-0 up, bro. I said I wanted to see intelligence from Glock, but he don't have enough to get in the right positions. Bring on Mertesacker as first team coach, said Raz. And Danjo said Odegaard first action. Dink, ball, give it away. He's giving a yellow card to Hwang, no red. And he's booking... Who's he booking? He's booking one of the coaches. I don't know if it's an Arsenal one or the Wolves. I don't know who he just booked on the touchline. We need a red card to beat Wolves. We're desperate. Please send him off. Hwang gets a yellow card. His studs were showing, but his foot was on the floor. I think that's why he got away with it. Rice takes the free kick short. 30 minutes to go. Arsenal 0. Wolves 0. Saka whips it in. Gyokeres flicks it wide. We could say that's his first shot. I don't know if that was just a flick on or a shot. This is horrendous. Arsenal 1-2. Are they booing? No, they're not booing. I think they're moaning at the... Still no shot on target, guys. Oh, guys. It's unbelievable, guys. No shots on target after 60 minutes against bottom of the league Wolves. What a Saturday night, people. What a Saturday night. Oh, guys. It's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. Also on the attack. The whole game, I've been sitting here going, don't even think about not winning. It's impossible. They're so bad. Now I'm sitting here like, yo, 29 minutes to go. Like, can we possibly not win this game? It can't happen. It cannot happen. We have to win this game of football by any means necessary, people. There's no other option. They've got to do something else. Yeah, and said, thank you for watching this, Curtis, so I don't have to. If you're not watching this game, you're the lucky one right now, to be honest. We're dominating the ball, but we haven't had a shot yet. Great ball by Trossard into Skelly. Skelly gets inside. Marino's shot's blocked. And it's broken down. Declan Rice gets to the byline, gets eased off the ball. And Wolves win another free kick. We look so short of ideas. It's a good ball by Trossard, but... Wow. I can't go online if we draw 0-0, said S. Runny. And Ricky said Martinelli doesn't start for the top 10 teams in the Prem. Jesus is still our best 9. After 6 windows, this team is going to win big trophies. It's crazy because you think about the Bayern Munich performance and how good we were, the Tottenham performance. And you see this. How can that same team put in a performance like this? Consistency is the biggest difficulty in sport, though, isn't it? Adama Traore had games where he looked like a world beater, but he's not consistent. That's why he's not a top footballer, and that's the difference. When United were linked with Gyokeres, there was an X video about him named Every Touch is a Jewel. As a Man United fan, he was an obvious United flop signing. I'm glad you lot got this bodybuilder. Aye, aye, aye. Free kick again to Wolves in their own half. Every free kick now, they stay down an extra 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Look, Strand Larsen's holding his leg. Probably get the physio on. They're going to slow this game down and frustrate us. Look, he's on the floor. SM with 3 red cards. Big C, we couldn't beat Chelsea with 10 men. Pierre said, big up, Big C in the community. Arsenal not winning the league playing this system. Missing Big Gabby. Oh, dear. 27 minutes to go. I can't believe what's happening. We could actually be a goal down. They've had the best chance of the game, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys, what we are watching. Just win the game. Trossard looking for Saka. Nutmegs him. Come on. Needs support. Looks for Gyokeres. Free kick. 25 yards out. Declan Rice. Real Madrid. We need one of them. Gyokeres probably wants to come off injured. I remember one time, I think it was sports day, and I got put in the 400 meters. I used to do the 100 meters, but the person who was doing the 400 meters didn't come to school that day. So because they knew I was fast, they said, we want you to do the 400 meters. So in my head, I thought, 400 meters is a long way. Surely, like, you kind of fast jog the first 200 meters and then maybe run the last 200 meters. So, and this was at a high level. So I remember the first 200 meters, I thought, right, I'm going to jog at like 70%. And then when I get to 200 meters, I'm going to go through the gears. I got to 200 meters. I was like 5th out of 8. And the two in the front had been sprinting since the start of the race. I thought, what? How can you run the whole 400 meters? I was so far behind them, I just went, hammy. Done it. I've done my hammy. Limped off. Yeah, I think it was that 100 meters that I had earlier, and, you know, I cooled down and I hadn't stretched properly. Hammy's gone. Little do they know, I couldn't get near them two in first and second. I was running like I had a caravan on my back. Here's Declan Rice. Oh, it's not quite Real Madrid. The goalkeeper tips it over. Hammy's gone. Sorry, I tried. Hammy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were looking for the Rice Real Madrid. The keeper did tip it over. We are 25 minutes away from the most embarrassing, painful result of the season. But I do believe we'll nick it 1-0. I did forget the Villa result in the last 5. I think I tried to put it out of my mind, so I forgot about it. Corner, Saka, in-swinger, can set piece FC savers. Keeper punches it out. The Wolves player doesn't clear it well. Hooked back in. The goalkeeper collects it. 400 meter finished. Bro, I can't believe they run the whole 400 meters. How are you running for 400 meters, man? Doing little skips, pretending the hammy's gone. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. 2 minutes later, I'm, you know what I mean, jogging around and that. I'm doing the Saka limp off the pitch. Aye, aye, aye. This is sub time, bro. He's made a lot of sub. I'll bring Ethan on. I'll bring Ethan on. But who do you take off? Shameless since year 7, yeah. Maybe even before that. This is scary hours, people. It's Trossard. Skelly's in space. Makes the run. Trossard, great ball. Declan Rice, 25 yards out. Declan Rice, what a save that is by the goalkeeper. Ball whipped in. Terrible cross, man. What is Timber doing with these crosses today? Come on, the Arsenal. Rocked up to PE next day. Yeah, double football in PE. Yeah. I just felt a twinge. I never pulled it. It's all right. Good save that. At least Rice is actually shooting. 25 yards. Keeper should save it. Doesn't get enough power on it. First shot on target. 67 minutes. Eight-Bit Joe, love your streams. Followed you since your first video. Would you mind giving my new workout tracker app Gym Logs for iPhone a mention? Thank you, C. Gym Logs. Is it only on iPhone, yeah? Not Android. We only on iPhone. We'll have a look. Better not be no dodgy app, you know, going to bring like virus on the phone and that. Man, I need to see good amount of reviews on it. Now, big up, man. Big up 8-Bit Joe. And people's support. Got on 51-61. Rice, general, on the ball play, good. Side with power. The problem with Rice still in the 8 is he doesn't have that progressive pass that can split a back four, you know. That's what he doesn't have. Double change for Wolves. I'm starting to panic. I'm not going to lie, people. I'm starting to panic. 22 minutes to go. Wow. Ball over the top. Corner. Honestly, man, this is wild. Bro, Trey Abs, it's getting a bit techie. The whole game I've been like, nah, don't worry, man. We'll score a couple. Now I'm like, uh-oh. What's actually going on here? Corner to Arsenal. In swinging corner. Saka, it's high. It's in. Own goal. Own goal. Saka's corner hits the post. It hits the goalkeeper and goes in. I can barely celebrate, honestly. 1-0 own goal. I'm glad we're winning. It's shameless. Own goal from, who's their goalkeeper? Sam Johnston. Good corner by Saka. Hit the post directly from the corner. Hit the goalkeeper on his back and went in. It's a great ball, to be fair. Keeper touched it onto the post. And then it hit him and went in. I think it hit the goalkeeper. Or did it hit the defender? Own goal from Sam Johnston. Yeah. I honestly barely celebrated it. 1-0. Own goal. It didn't even get me hyped enough to celebrate. It's an own goal, people. It's not a Saka goal. It hit the goalkeeper. It was coming out off the post. We need to score again. I need somebody to score a legitimate goal. Had to roll a fat one, too stressful. Is Odegaard on the pitch? It's been quiet. I'm stepping out for some coffee. I'm falling asleep. Tony Nitro said this has been awful. A left-footed volley set piece FC like we practiced. Above and beyond all on the fans. Should have forced Arteta out 3 years ago. Well, it is 1-0. Let's just get the win and just call it a bad night at the office. 1-0 to Arsenal. Own goal. Saka's corner hit the post. Hit the goalkeeper on the back. Or it hit his shoulder and went in the net. I need another goal or two, man, just to add some clarity to the performance. Wow, Trossard gets bullied off the ball there. Wolves on the attack. Come on, man. Let's get a couple late goals now. Declan Rice does well. Great ball for Trossard. Trossard out wide. What are you doing? You're having a fight with yourself, man. It's like Jim Carrey in the toilet in Liar Liar punching himself so the court case gets adjourned. What is he doing there? He could have crossed it. Left foot. Cross it. What's he doing? What's that, man? Stella R. Trossard is back. Thank you, Wolves, said SM. I've always rated the own goal. Aye, aye, aye. Anyway, corner to Arsenal. Oh, no, it's not a corner, sorry. It was a goal kick, of course. Wolves on the attack. Yo, who's getting twisted like that? Cleared away by Saliba. And Capia's getting twisted up then, man. Rice volleys it away. How long till Gyokeres on the floor? 1, 2, 3. That's better. Yes. Hold the damn ball up. You're big enough. Turn. Saka. Make a run. Somebody move for it. Kick the ball at somebody in red, Gyokeres. Man's playing like Triple H. What is this? The hold-up was decent. He kicks the ball straight at the Wolves player. Ah. Like a bumper car. No, bumper car. You know them bumper cars when you used to go to the fair, you come off with whiplash. They can't have been, I don't know how they were legal. You could go on them as a young kid as well. Mark said, big up, see, I'd send the wife out for Advil. This game has given me a migraine. Also on the attack. Side netting. Why are you not crossing that, Odegaard, man? Or if you're going to shoot, you got to hit the target. That's better from Saka. Odegaard. Nah, to be fair, I don't mind you shooting, but you got to hit the target. I reckon Jesus will come on for Gyokeres. Rich said, by Arteta, give the Prem to City. We don't deserve it. Corner was just like Jobber. We drew it, says Pierre. 8-Bit Joe, nah, it's legit Big C. Apple are more strict. Okay, fair enough. Big up to you, though, man. Make sure people support it. Abdullahi, but that goal is Saka's. No. Can't be. Hit the post, came back out, hit the goalkeeper's shoulder and went in. Sam Johnston own goal. Show some courtesy, Curtis. Curtis! Big up S. Ronnie. That goal is 1-0. And Keith said, Gyokeres is the worst Arsenal striker I've seen since Sanogo. Wow. Yeah, ain't looking good, bruv. It ain't looking good. Please just score a scrappy goal, Gyokeres. I don't think Gyokeres will have a shot on target. He'll get dragged in a minute for Jesus. Come on. Is Gyokeres? Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. If he scored that, I might have just gone crazy. And now he's flicking the head. Look, where's that strength been all game? What a save. Did he save that? Great turn. Oh, maybe he didn't save it. No, he didn't save it. I thought he tipped that wide. That's unlucky, man. But you've got to do that from the start of the game. That's the first decent bit of play I've seen for 74 minutes, bro. Held the defender off, turned him and shot. What have you been waiting for? You're going to get dragged in a minute for Jesus. Marino, good touch. He's in midfield. That reminded me of Henry. Well, if he'd have put it in the bottom corner. But I wouldn't say quite Henry. Curtis is desperate for Gyokeres to score. That's wild. Some people want to be... No, because my question always is, Red Eye, like, if Gyokeres ain't up front, what striker do we play that you think can lead us to the title? Is it Marino? Is it Havertz? Is it Jesus? I just don't think it's happening. Oh my God, Comedy Central with this team, says David. We're just giving the ball away. Wolves on the attack. Wang. Wolves. Oh, good challenge, man. Wow. Brandon, big up, bro. The Prem is weird. Man, you gave them 4. We're struggling and technically haven't scored one yet. This team has no chemistry at home. But then we slapped up Bayern and Tottenham at home. So I don't get it. Great ball. Saka, left-hand side. Cross is blocked. They've actually defended well, Wolves, you know. Look, that's not a foul. Don't you dare. Well done in cap here. Thought he was going to give a free kick to Wolves then on the counter-attack. Arsenal's goal scorer was an own goal, people. Which ain't nice, but we are winning. Crazy work. Big up everyone locked in, man. 6.5k tuned in for this stinkfest of a game. Just get the win and get out of there. It's cold. It's poor to watch. And we've got a week off. Everton away next Saturday. We will have to play a lot better than this. Why do we never, ever play a through ball? We don't even... I don't think we even consider a through ball an option. The way we play. Will Saka get that assist for FPL for an own goal? Surely. I don't know how it works for own goals. I think Saka's in my FPL, you know. He is. Does he get an assist for that? That's a shameless assist if he gets one, but I'll take it. Honestly, I know we're winning and we're a lot happier. This performance has been an absolute joke. Seriously. It's been an absolute joke. Arteta should be going crazy at them for this. 5 points clear of City. Yeah, it's shameless. We'll take it. If we win the league, no one will care about this game. Saka, you've got movement inside. I don't think you need to... Oh, you've overhit it, man. 2 players to pass to there. Wolves have played well. They've been quite hard done by, really. An own goal, but... The game's the game. If we win, I don't care. Callum said Jesus comes on and scores then. Serious questions, yeah? Definitely. Definitely. Saka right-hand side. Rolls it inside to Rice. Chips over the top to Saka, headed away. Comes out to Timber. Come on. Come on. Decent delivery. Odegaard, have a pop. Does have a pop. It is woeful. Pillow foot. Let's see if we get some snot. Right, there's the phlegm. Phlegm's in his mouth. You see the phlegm? They had to take the camera off him. They didn't want to look it. You give it the... You don't want to watch that. Terrible shot by Odegaard. Substitution for Wolves. Double substitution for Wolves. What a terrible game of football this. Player ratings are going to be a bloodbath. Honestly. Player ratings are going to look like an episode from the Saw movie. It's going to be a bloodbath. This performance is a shambles. Jesus coming on. I'm happy for Jesus. Gyokeres is off. It's going to be Gyokeres, obviously. I do not have a lot to say about this Gyokeres performance. I really don't. Save your questions. Stinker and hooked, yeah. Yeah. He's on the building site in the morning. Bag of cement and some tools. He's still wrestling. Triple H. Not one player deserves more than 3 out of 10. I think Saka's been all right second half. Gyokeres for Jesus. I want to hear the reaction. Gyokeres is looking like a broken man, you know, I'm telling you. Every Arsenal fan's got that same look on their face, like they're telling their mate next to them, like, he's not as good as we thought. Did you see all them YouTube videos at Sporting? What's going wrong? Now we're going, yes, Jesus is back. We now want the players back that we wanted sold to replace the new guy that we brought in to replace the players that we wanted sold in the first place. It's the Mikel Arteta effect of strikers. Sign a striker, excited, starts off well, gets injured, then starts to struggle, then we want them sold. Then we sign another one, they do that, and then we go back to the previous one. I told you 4 years ago, people, Aubameyang's still a baller. He's better than all these strikers. Even now. I'm not even capping either. I'm not even capping. I want a Jesus goal. Oba this season in the Champions League, 6 matches, 3 goals, 4 assists. In the French League, 5 goals, 5 assists. 36 years of age. You all laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now, are you? I told you. You were calling him Travis Scott with the Platts. I said he's a baller. He's been ruined. Don't disrespect builders. They're miles clear. I respect the builders. 5 o'clock starts. I respect it. Jesus on for Zac Efron, says Paul. 1-0, you know. Rice looks so much better centrally than in the left. We've played worse today than in matches we've lost or drawn. I agree with that. Jesus is going to score, said Arsenal Edits. I hope so. Man gave up some of his money for this. Don't worry, Brandon. He's making it back. He's on 200 grand a week, mate. He's good. Come on. Saka, Odegaard, Trossard. Oh, nearly done. The goalkeeper at his near post goes wide. Goal kick. I can't wait for this game to end. Sign Curtis as the new... Oh, do you know what? You just reminded me. I'm going to get... Watch this. Watch this. The worst game I've ever seen. Don't worry, people. You didn't miss anything. They've only just taken the goal kick. You ready for this? Look at this. Get ready for these people. Oh, look at them. Oh, my days. I've got to come out of retirement. Look at them. Oh my, R10. I don't know if you can see that on the. Can you see that on the camera? It's too bright, isn't it? R10. Ronaldinho. You got to come out of retirement when boots like that are out, don't you? Gold underneath. Oh, masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. The new R10's re-released. Had to cop. Had to cop. I had the originals. I have to admit, they don't feel as comfortable as the originals. They're not that, the leather's not as soft. Probably cheaper quality. Even though they cost more, which is what everything is nowadays, isn't it? You pay more, but the quality's not the same. Make that make sense. But had to get them. No, I didn't. Cruz didn't want them. You know, he don't like Tiempos. He likes mercurial vapors and that. But yeah, oh, the white R10s, I had them back in the day. You still got the original, bro. They're probably worth money. You know, I'm telling you. How has Ethan and Madwakey not come on in this game? Yeah, Cruz loves vapors, man. They probably are pro. If I got wide feet, you know what I mean, and Tiempos are more for comfort. But what is going on here? How's Ethan and Nonny not getting a runner? Marino gives it away. Goal kick. One of the worst games of football I've ever seen. Sign Curtis's new number 9 instead of this garbage. Bring your boots. Bring your pads. I've brought my boots. You're not a lawyer anymore. You're a builders union. Yeah, I'm complaining that the builder's being mistreated. Not Bob the builder, Glock the builder, Yock the builder, Yock the builder. Can he fix it? If anybody can edit right, and I know I've got a few people in the community, send me a picture, a good Photoshop picture of Gyokeres as a builder. MJ, Dino, nah, relax. Dino didn't even play that well in the Champions League final, I'll be honest. It was Eto'o who ripped us up. But yeah, he was balling in them. I'm a Builders Union rep. Anyway, the good news is, people, this game finishes in 5 minutes. The bad news is Wolves are on the attack. Oh, good tackle, Saliba. Still can't believe this is 1-0. Winning this game 1-0 almost feels like we've dropped points. I swear down. I swear. This is like going to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Oh, I was worried about Jesus then. Bro, you know when a player comes back from ACL injury and he jumped in the air and looked like he landed awkwardly then, starting to panic. This is like going to an all-you-can-eat restaurant and coming out hungry. And you go, how are you hungry? You've just been to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Yeah, I just had a small plate and then I left. Well, what was the point? What was the point? Gyokeres has come out an all-you-can-eat restaurant and he's starving. He needs to go McDonald's drive-thru on the way home. Man like me wore Umbro or Joma's CDM low socks. Yeah, I respect it. Joma's back in the day. Quality boots. Umbro Speciales as well. Mad. Them boots there back in the day were just like, the leather was so good. Wolves are on the attack. Wolves are on the attack. Wolves crosses over hit. They've kept him back post. How am I getting nervous against Wolves? Ball whipped in, clear it. Yo, we're hanging on against Wolves. Like, what am I watching here? Wolves in possession. They're forced back to the halfway line. A lot of them boots back in the day were mad comfy, man. Puma Kings, Umbro Speciales, Nike Tiempos, Adidas Predators, all proper leather. You could actually get the leather out on your boots. Nowadays, the boots feel kind of plasticky, don't they? Italianite, yeah. Adidas World Cups, Copa Mundials. Wolves on the attack. Wolves are in. Oh, what a challenge. No, I can't believe. Genuinely, how am I nervous against Wolves? Skelly rescues it. This is a disgrace of a performance. I'm telling you, Monday genuinely could be Arsenal therapy for a win. I'm not joking. We might do Arsenal therapy for a win. if we win this 1-0. This performance is disgraceful. Somebody said it earlier in the chat. This is a worse performance than games that we've lost and drawn. Awful performance. Wolves have competed with us the whole game. How is that possible? Arsenal therapy for a win. Shambolic. Imagine Sky picking this for Saturday night football. Yeah, Saturday night, top against bottom, 5-0. And you watch this. Wolves still in possession. We're at home, by the way. We're at home against the worst team, one of the worst teams in Premier League history. And we're under pressure. We're backed into our own penalty area. Faux leather, yeah, you're right. Yeah, disgusting performance. Wolves in possession again. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Wolves whip it in. Oh, it's cleared. No, look at the state of us. This is a joke. Pep must be watching this going, is this who you want me to fight? This. Oh, we're scrambling, you know. Shot. Oh, he whips it to the back post. Knocked down. We can't get the ball off them. They've scored. You're done. Oh, my days. Bring me some red stripe. Sack him tonight. Cheers, guy. That's Desperado, by the way. If I speak, I'm suspended at least 6 months. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They've got 2 points all season. Some dreadlock brother as well, looking like T-Pain. T-Pain's equalised. I'm at the bartender. Ooh, when you're looking at me. Don't worry, guys. They got 2 points all season. If these frauds don't win this 2-1, Ora Kadare, never heard of him. They might beat us. They might beat us. The hood's going up. This whole... No wonder my friend's moaning about the cheap tickets. Oh my days, people. We're drawing to Wolves. Title over if we don't win this. Lock it off. Lock it off. City are going to win the league if we don't score. We can't even get the ball. 6 minutes added on. We're 2 minutes in. Oh my days. Sit back now, 1-1. Told you. Every time we're 1-0 up, we sit back. We don't go for a second. Callum said, I told you, you called it, bro. We do it all the time. What the F did I tell you? Oh, it's the fans' fault. We can't blame the fans, bro. Sitting back against Wolves, F this manager. We need to stop letting the manager get away with it. The fans aren't playing. We do it all the time. 1-0 up. Oh, yeah, we'll sit back. We'll defend. Netflix surviving Arteta. I like that one. Saka whips it in. Jesus! Gabriel Jesus! He's won it for us. Oh, my days. What a goal. Flicks it on. Apologies. I can't even get too hyped. Jesus with the goal. Jesus is our saviour. It's crazy. Honestly, I apologise. I can't celebrate much. I'm delighted for Gabriel Jesus. I genuinely, I can't even get that happy. I don't know why. I can't. Is he onside? He is, I think. What a header that is, by the way. Gyokeres is finished. Great header, that. What a header. Great ball in by Saka. Jesus is way small. Look at the movement. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. He didn't touch it. I don't think he touches it. People, am I seeing that wrong? Is that an own goal? Why is he celebrating like that, though? Or does he flick it onto the defender's head? I think it's an own goal, people. 2 own goals, innit? Let me see. Why did Jesus run off like he scored? Mosquera own goal. Saka, 2 Saka crosses and 2 own goals. Jesus, get up, man. They've given it away. My emotions are mixed right now. I don't even know how to feel. How can you be annoyed winning, but I'm fuming. Saka got man of the match. Had a good second half, Saka. It's still a shambles of a performance. Oh, my days. Do you know what? You know, winning a game like this, even though it's kind of embarrassing, it does give you a lift sometimes when you score late winners. But 2 own goals, you know. We've lost our control without Zubi in the 6. I saw that geezer come on and thought it's a defender. Wolves were bringing man on for points. Man is defo going to cry in the car later, blubbering. The club isn't serious, fam. This still isn't good enough, says Albert. Mosquera scored. He's our player. They've got a Mosquera. People, we haven't won, by the way. They've got a long throw in the last minute. Oh, my God, I apologise for my previous post, says Philly. Second coming of Jesus, but he didn't score, Sal. I thought he did. Long throw, Wolves. It's headed away. We're away on the break. Come on, can we actually score a goal? Jesus. Trossard up with him. Jesus looks sharp. Go on, Gabby. Yes. Oh, goalkeeper saves it. Gyokeres ain't going to get back in this team. Jesus looks quicker than him and everything. These pricks almost got Arteta sacked. Got Odegaard just kicking the ball in the air. Saka wins a free kick. We've won. Therapy 9 a.m. I'm there. Serious. He's talking no joke, says Callum. Didn't play well today, but the win's the win, says Daryl. The footballing gods must be with us because this was an embarrassment. This has to be our season, says FF. Bro, I called that Jesus to score. It wasn't him. I wish it was. I don't know why he celebrated. The usual Christmas unwrapping by Arsenal. Club isn't serious, says Albert. Jesus ran off like he flicked it in. Surely he should have been like, I never scored it. We need to be ashamed of ourselves. If we call ourselves title challengers, we don't deserve. The Prem Arteta needs to wake up. Bad attacking play, says Rish. Do you know what? I remember one year. You guys will remember this goal, right? Well, hopefully you do. Raheem Sterling scored a goal away from home for Man City against Southampton last minute at home. It was the game where Pep was going mad at Nathan Redmond. And as terrible as we've been, sometimes winning games like that does give you belief. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, you're never going to stop. Own goal FC, LA. Yeah, I like that one. Sorry, man. What's that? Sorry, man, I'm a diehard fan. We are bottlers. And we've won, by the way. I don't even know. We were effing sitting back, said Ion. Smick said, sack Arteta now. Full-time whistle's gone, people. Philly said, worst performance I've ever saw. JC, never seen someone so in denial about a player as you are. With Hoyland 2.0, just watch his touch and movement. Yeah, I know. JC, I'll be honest, man. I've ran out today, was poor. I've ran out of defence for him. Hope this is a kick up the arse for Arteta, says Pierre. Mohammed said, never doubted, then gifted 2 goals. Wow. Wolves have scored 3 at the Emirates and lost. Yeah. Wolves scored 3 goals today, thank God. Arsenal therapy after a win, I think it can happen. Yeah, I do. That was shambolic. Just more proof Arteta won't win any titles. Mixed feelings. Performance was awful. Aye. That game was crazy. Yeah, you watch that, you go, right, let me take the hood back down. You watch that, you go, how are we top of the league? Tell Sporting we take store credit for Gyokeres. Them stores you don't get no refund. You only store credit. Man, I say, yo, I'll take store credit. Wow, man, what a game. How did we make that so difficult? Mikel was saved by 2 surgic repaired knees, said African Rice Bowl. Gotanelli, does Saka get an assist? That's what I want to know. Because he's in my FPL, you know. Does Saka get assists for the cross? 2 crosses. Is that 2 assists or does it not count? Yeah, why did Jesus run off like he'd scored? I don't get it. It's an own goal, bro. We sat back again and they scored. Arteta's a coward. Got out of jail. Arteta is a shambles, says Sal. Wow, how are you feeling, people? I don't know how to feel. That's like a year 11 beating up a year 7 at school. It's like, bro, what are you showing off for? He's 3'7". You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm always happy when we win a game of football, but wow, 2-1, we conceded 2 own goals. So I don't know. On one hand, I'm like, okay, fighting spirit. We never give up. Positive. 5 points clear of City. If City drop points tomorrow against Palace, you're sitting here going, what a great weekend. Regardless, if you win the title, you're sitting here in May going, who cares about the 2-1 at home against Wolves? But right now, you're sitting here going, what a dreadful performance. But we won. And the win's got to be more important than the performance. But we've got to improve. I'm glad we don't have a midweek game. I think we need a break. We need to go back to the drawing board. Because at the moment, what is our strongest team? I don't know. We're like, well done to Saka second half. Well done to Saka second half. Stepped up. Listen, didn't score the goals, but 2 great deliveries. But the attack is a big problem. The attack is a big problem. I think Jesus is just, well, not Jesus. I think Gyokeres has probably just moved himself down the pecking order. So has Eze, to be honest. I just can't believe we've had to put that much work in. At the start of the game, we were going, did he need a team that strong for Wolves? Well, maybe he did. Imagine if we rotated and Norgard and then was playing. We'd have lost. Magic v Knicks. Bro, I'll be honest, I need a week off after that. That was awful. 2 own goals. I will watch that, by the way, Magic Knicks. We just need Knicks to trade Giannis. Arteta caught life, bro, I'm telling you. If we'd have drawn that game, wow, would he have been getting it. I had tweets ready to go. I said, I ain't going to write nothing until full time. They need a week in Dubai. Got out of jail there. Arteta is a shambles, said Sal. Stop depending on the defence. The attack is the problem, says He-Man. Yeah, I agree with that. We don't attack well enough. Did you shave your hair? Is it tied back? No, it's been shaved, bro. It has been shaved. Big up frogs. Pierre said, I'm resigned to the fact we won't play good football. No assist for Saka. So he doesn't get the assist for that, no? I don't know the rules. Like, own goals, I don't know if they count. Relieved and disappointed. That's spot on there, Space Jam. I'm happy we won. I'm disappointed with the performance. But week off, I think we need it. This is going the same way. Saka and Odegaard won't do it. Saka and Odegaard are viewed different. Like, Saka is still a baller. You've just got to get him in the right zone. If he can get in that zone from injuries, I don't know. 2-1 win looks good now. I'm just trying to calm down. You know when you turn the engine off when you park up in front of your house? The car, it's making noises, then it calms down. The engine slows down, it's quiet. That's me right now. The engine was roaring. Now I'm just trying to relax. Woosa, you won. Mateta's going to trouble City. That's what I'm hoping anyway. 50-50 win is a win, but poor performance. My favourite player, Eze, is letting me down. Yeah, he was poor again. Alfred, to win the league, you need wingers who will either score 15 or create 15. Unfortunately, we don't have either in our wingers. I feel for Glock 9. Team is built for a false 9. You know what, Alfred? And we've spoken for a long time in the comments about strikers. Whether Martinelli could play there back in the day and stuff like that. And I think you're right, like in the fact that no matter what I think about, is Gyokeres good? Is he capable of more? Is the service good? I think the ultimate thing we've got to say to ourselves at the moment is that his style of play doesn't suit us. It doesn't suit us. Like, we've got two wingers that are probably looking to score or put high crosses in. He's not that great in the air. So we almost look more effective when Marino's up front. And that's the reality of the situation. You've got to sort of say to yourself, it's not what you want, it's what works, you know, at times. And I thought Gyokeres would come to Arsenal and do well because I thought we'd adapt to him. Thought Odegaard would play through balls. I thought Eze would feed him. I thought Saka would feed him. Trossard. At the moment, the reality is no matter where you stand on the Gyokeres situation, he doesn't suit our team. Now, whether we can adapt to that, whether he can adapt, I don't know. But it's not working. Now, where the blame is in that, that's a discussion, and that's your opinion. And now all of a sudden, a few weeks after Eze's hat-trick, and the good performance against Bayern, you're going, you're not going to be in this team either. So we're going to end up probably with like 22-23 front three. Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. Although saying that, Trossard will play ahead of Martinelli. I've always said, by the way, I don't care how we win trophies. Like, I genuinely don't. I don't care if my favourite players at Arsenal stink out the place and we win the league. But I don't know. Rumour has it the deluxe dog has replaced Win. Probably. Big up Bladder. Penalty spot. Sit back FC. Will Arteta never learn? Why are we sitting back at 1-0 against the worst team in the Premier League? I don't get it. I do not understand it. Go and score a second goal. We're sitting back. Score the second. Take the pressure off. Take Rice off. See you next week at Everton. No, we'll defend at 1-0. And you concede. And then you're fighting for your life to get a win. Stop it, man. He has to learn. He keeps doing it. Liverpool, take a 0-0. City, come on, man. What are we doing? Not learning from Sunderland. Yep. Could have scored a third. Instead, they equalise. 100%. Big up Arjen. I'm shattered, by the way. I feel like I've just played 90. Never seen you drink a beer. It was madness. It was madness. You know, in the first half, I was drinking Ribena. At half time, the game was so bad, and I don't really hardly drink, you know. The game was so bad, I said, let me crack a Desperado. Number one, I feel tired watching the game. Number two, I just need a little... And I only had a few sips of it, and then they equalised. I said, right, just take it straight out of the bottle. You know, like in the Friday film. Yeah, get me a 40. Get me a 40. Like, yo, what? Hopefully Gyokeres grew up around the Swedish Muslims. He might need to start learning Arabic. Mosquera deserves the OG for going Diddy versus us years back. Gyokeres ain't going nowhere yet, but... Well, I'll tell you where he is going, to the bench. What were you drinking? Yeah, Desperado, bro. It was desperate times. The tweets I was about to write, but I didn't press send because I thought we might still score. Wolves scored all 3 goals. Poor, says D. Tony, we can't win the title playing like this. We need to flip it like we did in 23-24 for the second. That's a great point. 23-24, we sort of kicked into gear, failed at the end of the season. I think Arteta's got to sort of say, let that attack express itself more. Saka needs to be higher up the pitch. Eze or Odegaard, whoever. Come on. Big up man like Curtis. Shave. I'll see myself out. Big up frogs. To all the Saka over critics, there you go. Respect. Listen, but you know the thing, Ola, is like football. Football is this. If you play badly, you're going to be criticised. If you play well, you're going to be praised. Nowadays, fans think you shouldn't criticise a player if he's a favourite, if he's a fan's favourite. That's not how football works. Football doesn't work like that, bro. We love Saka. He's put in so much work for us over the years. He's one of our favourite players, all of us. But the expectation is high. He's about to sign a 300 grand a week contract. He's rated as our best attacking player. And I don't blame him for the injuries. The managers ran him into the ground, but we need to see more. Today's come up clutch. Cool. I need to see more of that. That's the bottom team in the Premier League, by the way. But he did well. Second half was our best player by far. Rice looked better, I thought, when Zubimendi came off. Because he got central. Rather than when Zubimendi plays, Rice almost plays left midfield. It's horrible at times. Jesus isn't the answer. How he missed the ball on the own goal. Not good enough. I just didn't get the celebration. He ran off like he scored. He never even hit it. But big him up. Big C Arteta's mentality is showing. Yeah. Every season, I think he was trying to say. And big up to Chad. I really believe Jesus got something for us. Gyokeres is awful. We need to accept we got the wrong player for our system. Poor, but a W is a W. Got to rely on Kai and Jesus. 403. I'll be honest with you. I can't rely on Kai and Jesus. Havertz been out for 6 months as well, by the way. Binyam said, oh, thank you for the super sticker. Higgins said, I've aged 50 years after that game. Yeah, haven't we all, bro? Haven't we all? Vegas Gunner, wow, we gutted that one out. Do you think we need a Ben White replacement? I've been saying we need another right back. Well, he's done his hamstring, so how long is he going to be out? Just a matter of days, guys, but he's been out for 4 weeks. The Arsenal centre, we will lose at Everton. I think we'll play better. Tougher game. Team will, they'll go at us a little bit. I think that suits us. 23-24, we went Dubai, no winter break. Yeah, because of the World Cup, no winter break. Season finishes earlier. Shin said, I'll take a win all day. Let's face it, the team still lacks chance creation overall. Unfortunately, and Calafiori's missed on the left. That's a good point. Calafiori's back next week. 2 shots on target for Arsenal against bottom of the league. AFC, oh, Doctor, yeah, big up to you, bro. Writings on the wall, winning nada. Arteta out. Let's have a look at the Premier League table before we round up. Genuinely tired. Genuinely tired. I bet you guys are as well. I feel like I've played 90 minutes. I'm actually tired. Football's a funny game, right? We're sitting here now. We're not happy with the performance. Of course, we shouldn't be. If City draw or lose to Palace tomorrow, we'll go, what a great weekend that is. Do you know what I mean? That's the crazy thing about it. We had to win and we did win. Liverpool's still 10 points. They would have been 7. You bring them back into it. The problem is, Mikel, you can't play like that very often. You know, if at all. My biggest problem with Arsenal, and a lot of you have mentioned it in your comments, is the lack of chance creation. Is really strange to me that we don't create more chances. We seem very one-dimensional. That bothers me. I don't know how we're spending more and more money on players and we look like we're struggling to create chances. We can't play like that and win the title. Hopefully this wakes up the coaching staff, and Arteta, says Mohammed. Yeah? Yeah. Martinelli was so frustrating, said Willow. Palace, do your job. I mean, the thing is, Man City are favourites to win, says Suze. They're gonna have to go above and beyond. Okay, he said roller coaster, take the win, top of the table. We must stay top by hook or by crook. Yeah, we're not good in transition, Afam. We're not. We're too slow. That guy said when we're playing ish, we need to take care of our own business. Yeah, yeah. Do we do a watch along for Palace City? What time is that kickoff? Is it the earlier one or is it the later one? 2 o'clock. All right, we might do. That might be. I need to see Mateta starting. I'll be real. Was Kimmich right? They rely on set pieces too much. Y'all bun Kimmich anyway. Even if he is right, bun him. Your team got smoked. But yeah, listen. You're right, you know, D. That guy, D, you're right. It's got to a point now, it's like, to win the league, and I know it sounds crazy because of course you want City to drop points. We need to do our job. We need to keep winning and go, keep winning, play well, win. Football's a funny game because I suppose you do have to accept that some weeks your team's going to play bad. Do you know what I mean? You're going to play bad some weeks. It's football. We're going to play over 50 games this season. You can't play well every week. The problem you've got is when you don't play well, it can't cost you. The problem you've got with today's game is if we played badly and won 2-1 against Villa, against Palace, against Bournemouth, you go, okay, it's because it's Wolves. And they're so bad. And we all watched the Man United game on Monday, and they were absolutely dreadful. I genuinely thought we could win like 7-0 today. I predicted 4-0, but in the back of my mind, I was like, if we score early, we could beat these 7-0. They're that poor. Credit to Wolves, by the way. Credit to Wolves. They played really, really well today. If they'd played like that all season, they wouldn't be bottom of the league. They wouldn't be bottom of the league. What I was so surprised with their performance is that they actually caused us problems. I thought it'd be 11 men behind the ball, they'll create nothing. But they actually caused problems. They scored goals. Well, a goal. No, they did score goals. They scored 2 own goals. But they had 2 shots on target, the same as us. I just don't get why we go 1-0 up and sit back, 2-1 up against Sunderland and sit back. Why do we not try and finish these teams off and take the pressure off ourselves? I don't get it. I think by tomorrow morning, you're still going to be sitting here going, what a poor performance, but we'll feel a little bit better about, okay, we won. The win is the most important. We got a week off. Get your act together. Give them a few days off. Hit the training ground later in the week and work on things. That performance is not good enough. And if City do win tomorrow, it's back to 2 points. And you have to improve. If you look at our next few games, Everton away, Palace at home in the Cup, then Brighton at home, then Villa at home. 3 of our next 4 games are at the Emirates. If you look at Man City's next 4, they have got Palace away, Brentford at home in the Cup, West Ham at home, Forest away, Sunderland away, Chelsea at home. Well, that's their next 5. But that was a stinky performance. Really poor. If I was Arteta, I'd still be very frustrated with the players. I really would. I'd say you can't win the league playing like that. You know what I mean? It's not even really like we came out second half and improved either. So whatever he said, it didn't really kick into gear. We've won the game with 2 own goals. Abraham said Arteta isn't the guy with De Zerbi will be flying. I'm not sure about De Zerbi, you know. White Glove said no Munoz or Mateta. Are they both out? I saw something that Mateta might be back. Munoz is definitely out. I think he's out for a few weeks. Is Mateta back? Glasner said he had a chance, but who knows? If he doesn't play, City definitely win. We need therapy regardless. It could be Arsenal therapy Monday for a win for the first time ever. The sitting back the last 10 minutes is concerning, said LSG. And Neil said City won 3-2 v Leeds, 5-4 v Fulham. 3 points matters. But it's Wolves, bro. They're worse than all of them. But we're in too deep with Arteta. It is like that, isn't it? You know what I mean? It is like that. It's like being in a relationship. You've got 4 kids, a mortgage, 2 cars on finance, and a joint bank account. You better make that work. you know, that's what it is right now. But nah, it's actually not. It's actually not. You can bin him, and it ain't a divorce, and it ain't 4 kids. You can get rid of Arteta and bring in a top quality manager and keep it moving. You know, but he's got to win something. He's got to win. They're not going to sack him mid-season because he's top. So the narrative's going to be he can still win the league. He can still win the Champions League. If he doesn't, bin him at the end of the season quickly. Year left on his deal. Pay him up. Give him the check. Get yourself off. Go and get a proven winner. Madueke and Nwaneri, no game time today. I don't really get that. But I suppose he took Martinelli and Gyokeres and Eze off. He didn't want to take Saka off. So, yeah, I don't know. The defending tonight was strange as well. Player ratings are going to be crazy on Monday. Somebody just said thoughts on Nkapie's performance. I don't even know. Did Saliba play well? I don't know. Did Timber play well? Timber's crossing today was awful. Every cross he put in got cleared. Zubimendi was poor today. Eze was poor. Martinelli was poor. Gyokeres was poor. I don't actually know. Saka played well. Declan Rice played well second half. I don't know who out of the back 4 played well because Wolves look dangerous. So I find it difficult to praise any of the back 4. David Raya, I mean, the goal isn't his fault. It's just, nah. The player ratings are going to be low. And then the subs, let's be real, apart from Trossard, Jesus looked quite lively. Odegaard didn't do anything. Marino didn't do anything. Yeah, it was an awful performance. Awful. But we won. I genuinely feel a bit embarrassed about the win, which is crazy. But we try and calm down by tomorrow. Listen, 5,000 of you in the chat. I think I will do Arsenal therapy Monday. I think I need therapy after that game. I'm shattered. Big up from Panama, waiting for England smoke. Oh, they got Panama in the World Cup, right? Big up Abraham, man. The World Cup's the last thing I want to watch after, unless we've won the league and I'm just celebrating. This was my thought, right? Arsenal win the league or the Champions League. I go to the World Cup and it's basically just a celebration. But if we don't win nothing and I'm at the World Cup, I'll just be like, and Jamaica don't qualify as well. Madness. Lewis Skelly was all right. He made a big clearance in the second half. I don't know why he didn't start, Stephen. I don't know why he didn't start. People, I am out of here. That has been a roller coaster of emotion that I did not expect to happen. It was Wolves at home. I said I won't have to shout. I won't have to get annoyed. I won't over-celebrate. They made that like a cup final. But we got the 3 points. People, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I might be back tomorrow for the Man City game. And it could be Arsenal therapy Monday because that is not normal. Your team in a title race should not have a game like that against bottom of the league. Why therapy we won? I don't know if you feel like us, right? I'm shattered. I feel like I played 90. I'm going for a cool down. I'm going for a jog. Crazy. People, thank you very much for tuning in. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's going to be a long season, but we did win.